gentlemen, welcome back to Dinner and a Game. Thank you so much for joining us. It is Tuesday, and Tuesday means Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition. But not only does it mean Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition, it also means Eberron. Heroes of Brass, smooth as eggs. I hate that so
Come
much.
get the guns.
But anyway, tonight is our Eberron campaign, and we thank you all for joining us. We love having you with us. We hope you enjoy this as much as we enjoy doing it. And we're going to get through the announcements very, very quickly because we want to get to the game and start killing things. So, first off,
Kill.
kill. Murder, death, cult, kill. So we're going to go ahead and start out with our announcements about our race to 10K. Now, as you guys may have heard, going through the year, we've been building up to a 10K promo where we're trying to get to 10,000 followers on Facebook, and we're giving away a huge prize to reward everyone for helping us out with that. We managed to get to 9K last month, and we went ahead and we started doing the, oh, thank you very much, Disco. We started doing the race to 10K, and that means that we are doing our big contest. What is the contest, you say? Well, as long as you like and follow our Facebook page, you go to the Facebook page and comment on the pinned post on that page that is basically the post for the contest, and then share that post. The post starts with the words "Attention Daggers" at 9,000 follows on Facebook. Share that post out. As long as you do all that, you'll be entered to win, and the contest consists of a prize package, including all the D&D core rulebooks from Wizards of the Coast. That means you get a copy of the Player's Guide, a DMG, a Monstrous Manual, Mordenkainen's Tomb of Foes, Xanathar's Guide to Everything, Sword Coast Adventures Guide, Volo's Guide to Monsters, and the newest book, Tasha's Cauldron of Everything, which I already have pre-ordered. I'm very, very happy. So, we'll be giving all those out, and not only will we be giving those out, we'll be giving them out from your local game store, because we want to promote helping out local game stores during the times of COVID. So remember, go to our Facebook page, like and follow the page, comment on the post, and share the post, and you will be entered to win all those books. One prize, one winner, when we hit 10K followers, as long as it's after November 24th. We're hoping to be able to announce the winner on November 24th, but I think the current forecast show we might not make it until December. But as long as we can get it in time to get them their prize by Christmas, that is the goal, because it is the 10K Christmas giveaway. So now that that's been said, we need to talk about one other contest we're doing right now, and that is our Twitch subscriber contest, or follower contest. Kessie,
Yes,
can you please go over that for us?
that's me. Sorry, my internet decided to be wonky as soon as we tried to go live. So our Twitch contest is for like I said, for followers. Once we get to 300 followers on Twitch, we will be giving away the set of minis that you see scrolling through the middle of the screen, all 3D printed and ready for you, for you all to do what you will with. And we'll just pull a name from our 300 followers once we hit that number. So go, if you don't already follow us, please give us a follow. It's absolutely free. Share the stream. Let your friends know if it's something that you think they might be into. So
there you go. And remember, we'll be doing that when we hit 300 followers. So make sure that you give us a follow on Twitter and Twitch. Follows on Twitch are free, and they let you know when we go live, so you can always keep up with the show. Plus, if we do any announcements for followers, it will be there as well. We've never banned links? What? Apparently not, and we're going to have to do that now because Josh has found out how to do them, and so that's going to be dangerous.
You're right. I found out about Control V.
Anyway, so we are also still participating in Extra Life, ladies and gentlemen. 4 days left. 4 days until the birth of my incredibly beautiful wife, which we're celebrating by having our first ever successful Extra Life campaign. Happy birthday, baby! We are running an Extra Life campaign to help needy children. We actually made our goal, but I want our esteemed Dr. Joshua Runyon to let us know all about it.
So, it is time to talk about Extra Life once again. So we are doing a thing with Extra Life right now that is going to extend until the 7th, just as Ray has said. Um, for those of you unfamiliar with what Extra Life is and what they do, what they're about, they are a charity organization that specializes in helping sick and needy children. They've been around since 2008, and in that time, they have raised over $70 million for kids and for charity. This is fantastic, and we are honored this time around to partner up and try to help raise money for it as well. We set a goal this time around for $2,000, and I am very happy to report that we are at $2,435 as of today. The goal has been met, but it's not over yet. We've still got until the 7th, and I would love to see even more money pour in for these kids. Um, as a kind of little side quest, if you will, um, Anthony has been so very kind as to offer us that if we can make it into the top 100 teams for the donations this year, that we will be treated to a Dudoir boudoir photo shoot in where he will be dressed up in full cosplay as his character that he will be playing tonight, Dude the Unbridled, a orc barbarian fighter, pit fighter. Um, I'm super hype about that. I'd love to see it. It's getting away from us and it's kind of breaking my heart, but we still have time. It would be fantastic if you could give more money to this, not only for that, but also for the kids, of course. If you can't give, we understand. Times is tough. 2020 can suck a whole fuck. And here we are. So if you can't give, we get it. We understand. If you can, anything helps. $5, $10, $2,000, $1 million, whatever you can spare. It does. Everything is going to help these sick and needy children. It's going to a good cause. If you can't, we get it. We get it. We would just hope and ask that you would be able to share the information. We have that information in the chat. We also have it available on our Facebook page and on our Twitter. So if you can get the information out, we've still got a few days left. We're in the home stretch. I would love to see 3,000 before it's all said and done. That would be just fantastic. But once again, as always, be a hero, save a kid.
Absolutely. Thank you very much, Dr. Runyon. So, he plays a doctor on Twitch only. So we also, of course, we're doing everything we can to help with keeping our gaming community solid and strong through COVID, and that includes encouraging you guys to shop local where you can. We know that COVID has put a major arm bender on how you do that. So what we're doing is we're contacting stores, getting their information, and finding out whether or not they're doing safe business practices like social distancing, curbside pickup, delivery for some stores. Some stores are literally doing delivery locally, guys, or mail order. What we want to do is we want to make sure that we are doing our due diligence so the stores we recommend to you are doing their best practices to keep you safe. Right now, tonight's store is DNA Comics in Humble, Texas. This is a great comic. This is a great shop that does a lot of different types of gaming, from CCGs to comic books. They have comics and they have CCGs. They have RPG events. They're not doing any events in the store just now because of COVID, so they don't have a lot going on in the store. But they are doing curbside pickup. They do have a website for ordering singles. They do have they are practicing social distancing in the store, hence no real events in the store. And they have an incredible collection of Gundam models. I've actually been in this store, so I know it. They actually an incredible collection of Gundam models. It's an amazing shop. The owners are really cool, and they're doing everything they can to keep you guys safe during COVID. So if you can, go to DNA Comics if you're local to the Humble area. If you're visiting the Humble area, which is just north of Houston, or if you guys
Humble.
Humble, it's humble.
It's
They're-
humble.
It's humble.
It's humble.
It's humble.
You don't pronounce the
for,
H.
for
Stop it,
people who
stop it,
cannot
stop it,
speak
stop
good. Wait. Just kidding.
So it's a people in an
Humble.
entire town. I know it's humble. I just hate that.
You're both right.
You're both right. So anyway, if you guys want to make sure you give them a shout out, go to their Facebook page, tell them hi, tell them thank you for doing the right thing, and tell them Dinner and a Game said hello. Just let them know where you saw it, and make sure you go by and give them some patronage and give them some love, because they are doing the right thing. So, other than that, we also we have, of course, we have launched our Patreon, which we have our digital rewards going out. I still haven't received my dice yet, so we don't have those. But we have our digital rewards for that, which include AMAs. Everyone on Patreon who wants to come on could actually jump on this call right now and be in our chat. And so that's one tier level. So we actually give access to our chat for the Skype show, for the stream, to our actual Patreon members, as long as they agree to stay muted during the game. But we also, we have a whole bunch of other rewards in there. It's a great way to support us. Subscribe here on Twitch. It's another great way to support the show. Also, if you guys want swag, we have swag. You guys can go to our website, www.dinneranagame, and you can actually purchase t-shirts, hats, no, I don't think we have koozies.
No.
But who uses koozies
Koozies.
anymore
A lot
anyway?
cooler if you did.
All right, I'll get a koozie. But we have all
Yes.
kinds of products on there. We have backpacks. We have everything. In fact, our winner from last month, who just got, by the way, I had to put his pictures up. He just got his stuff from the shop. He is getting $100 in our swag, which included the new backpack. He wanted the backpack, so that's really cool. But yes, you can get swag and support the shop and support the show and keep us going, so we can actually get new equipment out to people who need it. So anything you do to support us, we greatly appreciate it, and we love you guys. So, did I forget something? Oh, two things. Number one, happy birthday to Lauren. Happy birthday to Lauren. Happy birthday to Lauren. Happy birthday to Lauren.
Birthday to Lauren.
Happy birthday, Lauren!
Happy birthday, Lauren.
Happy
She
birthday.
better be on here because I told her we were going to sing to her.
I thought I saw her in the chat earlier, but I don't know.
All right. So, and the other thing is, we are going to be announcing our holiday hours. We are going to be taking our holiday broadcast schedule. We're going to be taking Thanksgiving weekend off, and we're going to be taking off the Christmas weekend, and I think it's almost a week off for Christmas because we're going Christmas through New Year's. So, but we're going to be announcing those and putting those up on Facebook and in our Discord. If you guys have not joined our Discord, please do. We're on there constantly. We talk to everybody. You guys can participate in the conversations. We'd love to have you on Discord with us. It is a great way to communicate with the cast directly, and it's a great way to get out ideas. If you have any ideas for shows or anything you want to see, there you go. There she is.
Yay! Happy birthday, Lauren!
So, in the meantime,
Also,
yes. Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Go ahead, please.
so in this little package right here, I have dice.
Dun dun dun.
Lots of dice that we are going to give away.
Yay!
at some point.
So we need to
For
talk about how we're
something.
gonna do that.
Next week, right?
Yeah. So you guys
You guys
gotta
come up
get
with
some
that.
stuff figured out.
Oh no,
Yes.
wait, don't even sweat it. It's
Okay.
all taken care of.
But
Well, we need to give
we
people
have
time.
some lovely dice from Die Hard Dice that we will be giving away as a special giveaway. That is, I don't know. Do you want to talk about what it's in honor of, Joshua and or Evan, or you want me to say it? I don't know.
I'll give it a quick breakdown. So Evan and I used to room together for several years. We were roommates in several different locations. Last year, we were living in an apartment that caught fire and burned to the ground. We lost everything in the fire. We're pretty much destitute, but fast forward a year and we're both in better places and better off than we have been in years. And we were blessed to have a lot of our D&D stuff returned to us, or at least replaced by companies like Wizards and Die Hard Die in particular. Also, big thank you and shout out to Kessie and my friend Melanie, who also helped organize it. But in honor of that, with the 1 year anniversary, since we are both much better off, we thought that we would share the love, share the wealth, and do some dice giveaways from a wonderful company that was able to help us when we were in need.
Yep.
so
And these Die Hard came through hard for these guys. They were there for
Yes.
them. They were so understanding, and they worked with Kessie so much to make sure that they got these guys, some help in those times. So
It was a beautiful package. It was so sweet.
I say that they replaced. I mean, they doubled my dice count. Like they sent me like They sent me like everything and then an extra set for each one that they sent.
Yeah,
So,
pretty
like,
much.
I ended up with more dice than I originally started with.
It was really wonderful. It was something that was really great, and I've talked about constantly since that happened. Sorry, I'm laughing at something else. Not this. This is
Yes,
not
I know
funny.
not this.
But so ever since then, I've been very strongly, suggest Die Hard Dice to anyone and everyone and anyone who will listen to me about them, because I think they're wonderful people. They struggled some during all of this COVID time too, and so any support we can give to them is really, really great. They still send free stuff to anyone who orders from them stuff. So they send us a bunch of free stuff for giveaways, and it's really cool.
Alrighty, thank you very much for that. And Evan, don't you have a little spot you want to talk about? Maybe a place where you work?
Yes, I work at a really cool pizza place called Double Dave's at Studer and Louetta, 7312 Louetta Road in Spring, Texas. Like I said, we do a buffet, and we're delivery and dine-in and carry out. And they are very supportive and give me the time off so I can play. And they are very wonderful, so you should check them out. That's all.
That's all. All right. So that sums up everything about for the show for this evening. We're going to let you guys go. And never, just kidding. All right. So bad joke. Almost as bad as Josh's dad puns. But we're going to go ahead and get into the show.
Excuse me.
Hey, we still hit
Carry
19
on.
minutes with like an extra.
Carry on.
I know. We even got everything in. So we got better. It's a record. Ouch. So we're going to go ahead and jump into the show. Last we left off, the heroes actually had finally made it out of Chemshad. Everyone shut up. I will mute you all, I swear. So anyway, we made it out of Chemshad, got on the train, and we're headed back to Sharn. The heroes had recovered their weapons that they had gotten from... Yeah, stop it, Josh. But they had recovered their weapons and items that they had gotten as rewards for helping out the House Orion in their time in need. They were headed back into Sharn, knowing full well that the Dask was looking for them. In fact, right before they got on the train, they got ambushed by that same Dask hit squad that came after them in the first place, and basically almost killed them once. They actually defeated that DOS hit squad and got on the train and started heading back to Sharn. That's where we left off. You guys, like I said, the train ride from Chemshad to Sharn is only a few hours, so we're just gonna jump right to you guys getting to this train station. So you guys get to the train station, you deboard the train at the station. What are your intentions to do once you get off the train?
I have a quick question about the train ride.
Okay.
Does it count as a short rest? Because I got pretty beat up.
It does.
Sick. That's all I needed to know.
So, I also have a question.
And there was another question. There was another question about leveling up. I want to do this real quick. Leveling up can be done in a long rest or between game sessions. So you guys don't count as having a long rest, but you do get all your benefits from leveling up.
Cool. So I can heal up to my new max HP.
So what if I was max HP when I leveled up? Am I just my new, or where was I where I was?
Yeah, but no, you get your new hit points.
Got it. So my next question. My next question. How many days until the trial? Because we're gonna get there with a couple of days to spare, right?
2 days.
2 days. Got it. Okay. Do we still have rooms prepared and available for us at the magical house of whatever the hell you need?
Nope. And that place is friggin'. You didn't even bother to check.
Yeah, no.
You didn't bother to check on the price, so you had no idea how much was being shelled out for you guys to stay there.
Okay. Well, then I'm sure that I know a couple of places that are a little cheaper that we could stay. And I'm sure Dude would as well. We've both been in Sharn for a very, very long time.
I do believe Joey is also a local, isn't she?
Is Joey a local? I thought Oh,
No.
I didn't know Joey was a local. I thought
There
you were
is
from
her house. Her house actually has a huge temple here for healing.
Does that have a bed and breakfast?
But I also married into the hospitality dragon family, or dragon mark family,
Mhm.
whose name I can't remember right now.
Jurasco.
No,
No,
Drasco is the
that's
healing
yours.
house family.
Oh, the
Okay.
hospitality one.
She kept her
um,
name because she is dragon marked, so it would be
Uh.
dishonorable for her to change her last name. So because it would be like
Wait, hold on. Joey's married?
Well, Joey's a widow.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Okay.
he got uppity.
Sorry.
Yikes.
Only heal when you need to, and that's
Wait,
why she's
was-
a great player.
Wait, was that is that who
Yikes.
your spiritual weapon is, Mr. Miyagi? Was that your husband?
Oh
That would be
my
fucking
god.
And all
wrong.
of a
That's
sudden,
wrong.
there were questions.
I'm gonna sit down with Joey and have a very long conversation about her backstory.
Holy crap.
I would like to go to the Emerald Dawn. That's what I would
There should be more than enough places. Like Sharn's a very big city. Now
Could probably
We
stay
were
at my
told-
son's
we-
place.
we were told that we would have protection in the city. Are we being are we meeting like an armed escort or anything, or is it just like while you're here, they won't mess with you because House Orion?
You weren't given any notification that you were going to be met with any type of escort. As you get off the train, you don't see any indications that that is happening at this time. So, what do you guys want to do about that? Are you going to like try and contact someone, or are you just going to start making your way through the town?
I mean,
Making
the
your
only
way
person
in
I
the
can
world
think to
today.
actually contact that I would be able to get in contact with, would be sorry. It would
I
be
don't even
Sergeant
wanna know.
Germain.
I love it so much.
Um,
It's so beautiful.
Germain Vilory.
Gotcha.
And she's the only one that I know that I could for sure get in contact with.
We haven't seen her in a while. It wouldn't hurt to like check in.
True.
Last time you saw her was when you were actually leaving to go out here. She was one of the
Indeed.
people who escorted you down
She's
here.
the one who like messaged us and was like, "Hey, heads up, don't forget, couple days, be here."
Mhm.
Yeah,
Maybe
so I'm
we
gonna
can tell
go.
her town. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go and check us in.
Can I go with you?
Yeah,
Where
of
you go?
course.
Where are you checking us in?
With Sergeant.
Oh,
I will
if-
go along
yeah,
for that
Germain.
as well.
I'll
Do we-
go along as well, but I would like to get a hold of a sending stone.
I'm sure we can find an inn
Sending
on the
stones
way.
are usually the purview of inns, or there are specialty messenger shops. It's much. Oh, hey.
Oh, hey.
Oh, I gave Captain Caffeine a sub because I owed him one. But yeah, so we basically have you can either go to inns, and usually inns provide those. Well, some of the better inns provide those, or you can go to one of the messenger shops. It's more like an old telegraph office was. They just have a crap ton of sending stones that certain other shops have, and they basically have tied in sending stones together, and it works almost like a telegraph does because they write the messages down and then give them out to people.
Hmm.
So where do you
I
want
don't
to go?
like that. I have a suggestion. Since we are being requested back here by House Orion, but specifically probably Alden. That's his name, right? Alden.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I have it written down right here.
Right
Yes,
there.
Alden.
Yes.
Theorine, yeah.
Specifically on his behalf, I say that we go to the Emerald Dawn and tell them to contact him, and I think he'll be more than obliged to put us back up. But I'm gonna level with you. That was some of the best service I've had in quite some time, and I am a man of certain needs, and I'm sure Dude wouldn't mind being waited on hand and foot.
I'm not so sure that he'll put us up.
What makes you say that?
The last time that we spoke with him, he essentially told us that he hoped he never would see us again.
Oh, Bastion, my dear sweet boy. It's water under the bridge. I'm sure his child is alive now.
His child's only a little dead.
I reach out and I put my hand on Xander's shoulder and I say,
Oh,
you know
so
what?
touchy.
I say, you know what? You're probably right. I'm going to stop by a shop very quick, and I will meet you there.
Insight check.
Dun dun dun.
I don't trust. Because, yeah.
Do I need to roll a deception check?
Yes, you do.
Just
If
so
you are
know,
lying, then yes, you do.
I'm incredibly
So, I am-
good at insight. I'm just kidding.
I am not lying. I do need to stop by a shop.
But are you?
But
I-
are
withholding
you hiding
information.
something?
But no, I'm not going to. I'm not going to go straight for him. No.
So you are
I don't think you'd go
Yes.
straight for anyone. And if you're gonna go straight, it's not for
Yeah.
me, baby.
Test.
Yes, yes, yes.
I can hear
yes,
you.
You're here.
Okay,
You're back,
fantastic.
Anthony.
Sorry.
Anthony, while you were gone, we
Do I
set a
need to
record
mess-
for
do I need to
announcements.
mess with my mic?
No, I was there for announcements.
I know. So anyway, so Runyon, since you're actually kind of trying to be deceitful, you do have to make a roll. But Xander, because he's not being completely deceitful, your TN is I'm gonna give you since you're not being completely dishonest, I'll give you a +2.
I mean, like, I think that he's being very dishonest because he's not gonna meet me. He's not gonna meet me there, and that's what I'm like.
Are you intending to
No,
meet
I'm
him there,
going
John?
to. I intend to meet him there. I just want him to go and speak. I'm not going to go talk.
Oh.
Like I.
Oh,
Alden,
well,
no,
then-
Alden, yeah, Alden basically
it-
told us to like fuck off forever, and I was like, okay, word, later, and that's enough for me. I'm good with it. Like, I feel like we'll see him at the trial, and that's it. Like, it's only been like a week since his kid fucking died in front of us, so like, I know it's been like a month or two real time. But like Bastion's like, no, like if you want to go talk to the angry lord,
Go ask the angry man.
you're a lot better. You're a lot better at.
Anthony, what were you trying to say?
Well, I was gonna ask Josh, like, Dude is
What?
privy to the plan because I think Dude and Bastion had that conversation in private, right?
No, actually, no. I did not
No?
have. I told you. I told you that I wanted to talk to you about something, but I didn't give you in character the full rundown of what
Okay.
I wanted to do.
Oh, the
Never
diddly-do.
mind. I was gonna back you up, but because I have nothing to do and I don't want to talk to this fucking noble.
I'm not going to see Otto right now. I'm actually going to go to a shop. I have some things I need to unload, and I also.
I mean, I can help with that too.
Sure.
I'm just
Sure.
Never mind.
Also, since we're also no, that didn't go over my head. Also,
Okay, good.
now that we're talking about it, we're not on
Put
the
on
on
his
the
face a little
train
bit,
anymore.
but not over his
How
head.
long did you keep your painting covered the whole time that we were on the train, or
yeah,
like?
like totally
I
like
feel like you just
uh,
held it the whole time, just like.
if it wasn't set
Because
down,
when I
was
gave
in
it back
my
to you,
arm, I was like
took
this.
it like a goblin.
Yeah, no, it was like this if it wasn't
I
in
think
my
that's
arms.
that.
Yeah.
You had a private car not a private car. You had a private little.
Booth, like a
Booth.
little.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right,
You probably had a
right,
couple
right.
of them actually, because you don't all fit in one.
Yeah, and Dude is pretty big too.
He's a burly boy.
He's a burly
Yeah,
boy.
he is.
All right, so, but you guys, the train station is packed as always. You guys are, just having this discussion sitting there, and as you're sitting there, a flying tram, the lifts, comes floating in, and it's got the markings of the Sharn City Watch on it. and the guy driving is like, clear the way, City Watch, City Watch, and it literally comes down into the station where trams are not normally loud, and it like people like tumble out of the way, and the guy driving it doesn't even seem to really care. He just brings it in, and he lands it like 10 feet away from you, nearly killing some people. And as the tram lands, and it's like a paddy wagon, there's a metal cage on the back and everything. 3 guards pop out of it, and they are standing there. And one of them goes around to the back and opens it up. And as they open up the back, you see Sergeant Germain steps out.
Oh, wonderful.
And she kind of like steadies herself on the side of the tram for a second, and she's like, she kind of like stops there, and she's like, "Oh God, I hate that crap." Her last name is Vilory, by the way. Her first name is Germain. And she says, she comes walking over to you guys, a little unsteady, and she says, "Oh, so the conductor didn't get me word until a little over an hour ago that you were on the train. Apparently there was a fight."
Yes.
Oh, I wouldn't call it much of a fight.
"Well, there was a battle of some sorts that had everyone a tither." She says, "I am supposed to be providing you with escort."
Fantastic. Will you be escorting us back to the Emerald Dawn?
"No, I am to escort you directly to the grounds of House Orion,
Even better. Fantastic.
where you will stay until you are able to witness the trial."
Wait, hold on. We're not allowed to leave?
"No."
Oh.
Oh, that's
And-
what he meant by protection.
And she kind of like steps, she kind of like and gestures to the paddy wagon.
We have to ride in the back.
She
Oh,
says,
lovely.
"Yes, I'll be back there with you. You're not under arrest, unless you
You
try,
promise?
unless you try and not get in the paddy wagon."
I
Wait, hold on. Are you going to handcuff me?
"Just get in the paddy wagon."
Fine, fine.
I climb in. Yeah, I
Fucking
climb in.
Yeah, I hop in.
I look at her like, am I being detained?
"Yes, by association."
All right. And I
Are
grab
we-
my painting.
I pat dude on the back and say,
She
"There,
says-
there. She's not one for foreplay."
Are we all
Apparently.
in the back?
Yes, you all fit in the
Can
back.
I fit in the back with the painting?
Uh-huh.
How about I ride up front?
She says, "No. How about you ride in the back where I told you to? There's room for 20 people back there. I brought this damn whole freaking thing down here to pick you up because it's the only thing I can find with only an hour's notice."
Yeah, you don't
Get in the
kill
paddy
that
wagon.
guy.
It's a big
All right,
paddy
fine.
wagon. Got it.
Yes.
There's room to lounge.
Yes.
You know, a good relationship is a foundation is on communication. You're not doing that well, but it's a start. And I get in the back.
You know, dude, I feel like that's the most syllables I've ever heard you string together.
You see a little blood just run down the
Mm, yes.
Whoa.
Captain,
I
Captain,
I pat dude on the back and I say, very good, just like we practiced.
Captain Caffeine says he wants to ask if you guys, because someone needs to ask if they can run the siren. So anyway, you guys pile in the back. It takes off, and basically the driver makes a straight beeline for House Orion, top of the Mithril Spire. As you get up there, he comes in and he lands outside the grounds. And when he lands, Captain Vilory, she gets out and she's opens the door for you all. And it was a very fast ride, and the ship was moving very erratically. If any of you have problems with motion sickness, you might want to make a con save, because this thing is not sparing the horses. It is hauling, and there's several near misses.
I think that instead of a con save, everybody should make a dexterity saving throw to, not hit each other or like escape dude's burly shoulders.
I was after a couple
I
of
cling
seconds,
to dude.
everyone basically has death grips on the bars of the wagon as it's reeling through space. And as you land, Captain Vilory gets out with you, and she says, we've had word that there would possibly be attempts to stop you from making it here safely. So we wanted to make sure that the trip was as safe as it could possibly be, due to the nature of your being star witnesses.
It didn't feel safe.
I'm like stumbling out, like trying to fix my hair and correct myself. That was safe.
She says, absolutely safe. You weren't in danger for a moment. You notice she's still kind of a little pale.
And now I see why you guys need so much help. As I'm just like,
She says, we got you here. That's the point. And she goes walking. She starts walking up to the gate. And as she walks up, the gates swing open, and you can see that when you look through the gate, as you flew up, you could see the tower and everything like that, and everything was right as rain. But as you go through, as the gate swings open, it's like you see some patches on the ground where there's still some rubble laying there, and you see that there's like, because remember that thing crashed into the tower, and you see that the top of the tower, the onion dome of the tower, is still just mainly destroyed. There's some burn patches on the ground in the areas around there. There's a bunch of construction workers in here cleaning up the mess and trying and working on things. And it's basically the entire area is chaos. As you're walking in, you see that there is a woman standing off to one side, and she's in a housekeeper's uniform, and beside her, apparently playing with a bunch of construction toys that are apparently magical because they actually are doing things like digging and everything like that on their own, is a little boy. And he stands up as you guys come in, and he says, Powder Kegs! And he starts running straight at you.
I go to receive him. He's a small child, right?
He's 9 or 10 years old.
Okay, cool. Okay, perfect. So if he's running towards us, I want to like catch him and like throw him up and then like put him back down.
Mm-hmm. And he says, "You're Xander," and you notice he's got 2 teeth missing.
Oh.
And they shouldn't be missing because he should have most of his adult teeth by now. And he says, "You're Xander," and you can tell that the speech impairment is new. He's having trouble talking, and he says, "I remember you," and then he points at Joey and says, "I know you. You're the one who saved me." And he looks over at Astrid and says, "And I saw you fighting, and you got hurt a lot. I'm sorry." And he looks over
a lot, but okay.
I think he went down 3 times that fight.
I would call it.
I would call it a lot. And he looks over at Powder and he's like, "And I know you. You had all the things that exploded and fire was coming out of all kinds of, and you burnt people." And then he looks.
Killed that man.
You killed that poor dwarf.
That's right. We remember.
Yes, that was me.
And then he looks over at Bastion and he says, he stops and he looks at Bastion and he says,
"Who the fuck are you?"
He says, "No." He says, Dad said that you brought me home."
Yes, it's good to see that you're looking well.
He smiles. He's like, "They're gonna grow these back."
Excellent.
He's missing
Excellent.
you can tell that the teeth are broken, and he's probably got some kind of magical pain remedy because it looks like when the Noel was attacking him, he possibly broke the teeth out or something like that. So it normally be a lot of pain.
Oh God!
I was gonna ask. He's obviously alive and like
Yes.
animated.
Yes.
But like, does he look fucked up? Like, does he?
He
Because
doesn't.
when we took him back,
only
he
thing
was
that's- the
pretty
only-
gnarled.
Yeah, the only thing that's really not there is the teeth, and that's because the type of resurrection he received is and puts the soul back in the body. Because Joey was there and had gentle repose, his soul never passed on. His soul was still connected to the dead body, and so all the reanimation did is they used revivify. And it basically was as if he had just died, and the soul came right back. But because of that, it didn't regenerate a whole new body. So all the wounds and injuries he suffered had to be healed. And the last thing that they have to do is like something like repairing his teeth and stuff like that.
While he's kind of questioning, or after he finishes, talking to everybody, I'm gonna be like, yes, and
he kind of looks at dude, and he's like, I don't know you.
I don't know you either, kid.
Dude kind of looks at the rest of you.
I'm just like,
yeah, what the fuck
and
you
that,
want?
I'm just like, and that, and I cast prestidigitation and do like a shower of sparks behind him. That's Dude the Unbridled. He's the newest member of the Powder Kegs. He's going to be helping us out.
Can you do that every single time? I lean down in front of the kid, and
he's
I
looking
kind of
straight up at you.
yeah, like I'm still like a good foot above him. As I lean down, I go, "Hey, guess what?"
What?
And I kind of point to one of my tusks, and I was like, "That's fake too."
He's like, "Oh no, these aren't gonna be fake. They're gonna grow them back."
All right, well, fuck
Do
you.
you want
kid,
them to fix
whatever.
your tusk? I can grow you. They can grow you a new tusk.
No, I'm good.
Oh
Have you ever heard of an improvised weapon?
no.
No, never mind.
Okay. All right. Well, hi. I'm gonna go play.
Dude
Alright,
is
see you later.
great with children.
Dude,
Yeah.
great with children.
Yeah,
Anthony,
Great
super
with
good
children.
Dude is like, is that a football?
awful.
As the maid kind of looks, she kind of like walked over as he ran over, and as she was up to you, she says, "Lord Orion is inside, and he wishes you to come meet him in the same study that you met him in last time."
Oh, sweet memories. Fantastic.
She says, "The doors are
Bastion,
open."
why don't you lead us?
If you remember, it's that huge room with all the furniture in it, like a couple of different living areas, and it had that entire wall of clear glass that shone out into the grounds.
Yeah, I remember.
You should remember, you paraded his dead child into
Yes,
there.
yes.
Mhm,
Uh,
mhm,
I'm going to look down to Caden.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to say, Caden, I can't remember which direction to go. Can you show me the way?
Caden's kind of, he looks at his toys kind of forlornly, and he kind of looks at you and he says, "Okay, but we have to hurry. I'm building a tower."
I like straighten up as if like I'm like, oh yes sir, and I will follow the young lord to his father.
Okay. So he begins leading you in. He is greeting like each one of the construction workers. He greets them all by name.
Real quick, is dude still carrying this painting of me?
Yes, he
God
is.
damn it.
Okay.
Yeah, like I haven't found a place to fucking put it down. Like, get off a train, get in the fucking wagon. Like,
Okay. All right. Okay.
Oh wait, hold on. How did the painting fare
I
the
was gonna
ride
ask you,
there?
how did the painting? Because this would change things. Did the painting suffer any damage during the?
No, untouched.
No, it was completely untouched. It almost
Okay.
seemed like people
Created
were
a human barricade around it.
Yeah.
I feel like, honestly, everybody's getting like slung around and dude's just like sitting there like, what?
Because
First
I would
time-
have had to
first time in a paddy wagon?
retroactively kill a driver if that was the case.
No, I tried to actively destroy the painting during the fight, and people literally stopped it.
Yes,
So-
I heroically
painting-
saved
this
it by
painting
shoving it
must
under a
survive.
bench.
Yep.
So
You're
Caden
welcome.
leads you into the house. You go through that huge entry rotunda area, which has the double staircases curving up to the next level, and has the giant archway that leads into this large living area in the back that they call the study. The living area is vaulted out to about 3 stories in height. It's set out with a whole bunch of areas that are like little conversation areas, with a couple of couches and chairs and stuff like that, and a little table in between them. There's like 4 of those settled out in this area, and then to the far left, there's a set of double doors that lead out into this area behind the house that is laid out as more grounds for dinner parties and all of that. And in front of those double doors is about a 20-foot long table that looks like it could hold about at least 15 to 20 people at it. Probably about 20 people at it easy. And it's obviously a formal dining area over there. And so this is basically the main entertaining area for House the Orion here in Sharn. As you come in, you see that sitting near... Oh, and there is a fireplace set up. It's a huge fireplace, giant white stone fireplace that's in the center of that wall of glass windows that leads out. And it's basically kind of like just a spire that goes up, and you can see the chimneys on the outside of the glass. And sitting in front of it is Lord Orion, the Orion. And he, as you come walking in, he's sitting there, and he has he's got a glass of tea on a nightstand beside him, and he's reading the Sharn Gazette as you walk in. And as you guys come into the room, he kind of stands up, and he sees his son Caden, and he folds the paper, puts it down, he holds out his arms, and Caden runs over to him, and he lifts him up, and he lifts up much as you did, Xander. He lifts him, holds him over his head and smiles and puts him back down. And Caden says, "All right, I am building a tower. So when you get done with them, I need you to come see the tower." And he kind of looks. Huh? She's like, and Caden says, "No, he said you had to come here. You remember the Powder Kegs now, right?"
Yeah, all right.
And he said you had to come here. God, follow rules.
What? All right, never mind.
And then he says, and Alden looks at Caden and he says, "All right, go build the tower. We have things to do." He's like, "I'll come see it in a little bit." And Caden says, "Good. I'm gonna go build the tower." And he goes, takes running off with his maid trailing after him.
If I could, as he's running off, I want to cast minor illusion to make like a little rail car, going with him to where he goes to build the tower.
How far will it follow him?
Not very far.
Okay. He kind of looks at it. He starts over a second, and then he claps his hands. He tries to grab it, and his arm kind of fades through it. His nurse kind of has to catch him before he falls down. And he's like, "Oh, well." And he just keeps on running. So
Your son seems to be in high spirits.
the smile kind of leaves his face, and he says, "Yes, we have brought in wizards to help. It is he has nightmares still, and it is not easy for him sometimes, but other times he's just Caden. No matter what, he is here, and that's what matters."
I'm sorry. I was gonna say, I would like to say, whenever he says that they brought in wizards, I tense up just a little bit. Just a little bit.
He says, "It was recommended that we have the memories of what happened removed from his mind." He says, "But my new advisors have recommended that we seek counsel of priests and allow him to heal as naturally as possible." So
Hi, my name's Dude. I have a question. Your only 2 options for your child, and I'm not a parent, so I can't really speak on this, but your only 2 things are erase his memory.
Speak, Dude.
And also seek the church.
I know who you are, dude. He says I was an avid follower of your career before you took up this new life of adventuring.
Well, so recently.
Yes. No. The church has access to healing magics that can help ease his pain, whereas the wizard's magic is more of a your approach, a more of a smash it and take it. And I worry that that will not provide him healing in the long run.
Hmm.
So, thank you for your advice.
You know what? I'm always here to give great parental advice. People have said I'm a very loving and have a great, fatherly attitude. Some
I'm
even
gonna
call me
cast
daddy.
suggestion. I'm gonna cast suggestion. And
You go to reach for the magic, and it's not there.
the magic. Oh, yes, of course.
Yep. He says, he kind of like nods and looks at dude, and he says, so, I thank you, but I'll keep my own counsel. But I appreciate the gesture. He kind of looks over at Bastion, and he says, so you've gotten yourselves into a bit of a situation. And you did it on behalf of House Orion.
I'm sure that you're aware that in aiding your house, we have made enemies with the Dask, who are enemies of you.
They are more than enemies. They are now my one concern. House Orion has decided to rekindle the forges. Oh, thank you very much to whoever gave out all the subs. Yay! That's a lot.
5 tier 1 subs.
From Anonymous. I
Thank
love
you.
you, Anonymous.
Anonymous.
Thank you, Anon.
But
Thanks.
so we are. But he says House Orion is firing up the forges once again. But this time, instead of producing implements of war, House Orion will now be supplying the new branch of the Sharn City Watch. House Orion is going to financially back and militantly support the organized crime division of the Sharn City Watch. We're having a party tomorrow, before the day before the trial, to announce this publicly. You will all attend as guests of honor once again. I hope that won't be an issue.
Of course not.
Who doesn't love a party?
Thank you, Tugboat.
My
Directed to-
Thanks, Scott.
My lord, there is something else about the situation with the Dask that you should know. They are potentially going after each of our families.
It is a typical task for the Dask. They know no boundaries, and they will not stop until they can put this to rights in their own eyes. Have you made contact with your families?
I have the fortune of not.
He nods slowly. Yes. No, I understand. What are the others? And he kind of looks around at you all. He says, Joey, your house is well protected. But what of your immediate family?
I haven't been able to reach them. I hope to do that after this meeting.
We will provide a means for you to do so.
Thank you.
She says,
gonna-
Astrid? Oh, go ahead.
As Joey starts to talk about that, it's like I haven't brought something up because I didn't expect this chain of events. I figured we can go figure it out together. However, you seem to be very powerful, and Joey. So I don't remember if I told you this or not, but I did. I was visited by the Dask, the person we just fucked up on the train, in the hotel previously to going and finding the chapel where the ghosty gross thing works. I understand that they might have one of your cousin. I'm not sure how close you are to your cousin, but to be fair, I was trying to wait for an opportune time to where you wouldn't be worried, and also where we can act on it immediately. However, I think this is about the best time as any. So take that as you will. I'm not sure what. I don't know how many cousins you have.
So, let me get this straight. You've been sitting on this
For like a day and a half. Has it been a day and a half? I can't remember. I think it hasn't been.
I think that happened. I think that happened.
It's been like
before we
three.
went to-
It's been like 3 or 4 days tops.
Yeah,
I'd
because
say
it was
that
7
happened-
days till the trial, and it's
Yeah.
2 days for the trial. And you guys there were a couple of days. Oh, you there? No, Dude was there the first day you got there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it happened. I think either that night or the night after. But that was before we went and got the heart of the hero.
Yeah.
Were you talking to me?
Yes.
Which cousin?
Do you have more than one?
Yeah.
Couldn't tell you. They didn't really exactly give me their name.
Could you tell me male, female, young?
I think it was a
old?
female, right?
Mm-hmm.
Female.
And young.
Young female.
How young? Child?
Guesstimating
know.
halfling age, she looked like a teenager.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, don't halflings age a lot slower? So I was like, I don't
Yes.
know. Like, I don't have a lot of experience with halflings age or maturity. They looked young, like, you know, not quite an adult, not quite a child.
Okay. What message were you given?
That the Dask have her. That was essentially it. There was no verbal thing. It was just kind of like they showed me an individual and kind of hinted that they were that it was I guess related to you.
Did they say a name?
Nope.
Is she still alive?
I believe so. She looked alive. Maybe a little worse for wear, but
No, the cousin they have.
right.
This is the cousin? You saw the cousin that the Dask had.
I saw an individual who they said or hinted at was a cousin of yours. Looked young, like a gnome. I kind of put the two pieces together. But, I mean, they
Halfling.
were alive. Or a halfling. I'm sorry. It's been a long day. I can hear that hit my head in that fucking paddy wagon back there. Is that driver still around?
No, he left.
Lucky bitch.
Okay.
Actually, Germain is there with you.
He crashed into the tower again.
Germain
Oh.
walked into the house with you guys, by the way.
Okay. Is Germain with us?
Yes.
Okay. I do glare at Germain as soon as I said that, but
Germain's like, I had to write in that thing there and back.
guilty by association. Is that what you said? Was that it?
Are you not a member of the Powder Kegs?
Outsourcing, but yes.
Then yes, you had to come.
All right. Well, I'm glaring at you because you're fucking. It doesn't matter.
It's a paid internship.
Yeah. But yes, And
I
to
gave
answer
him
your
10 I
question,
gave him 10
Xander,
gold.
I have been sitting on this, but if you don't realize, we've been a little busy. The opportune time to explain this is not in the middle of combat or getting our ass kicked on a train platform.
Okay, where was this?
I was in the hotel. It was a portal. Some magic shit happened. I couldn't get to her.
Okay.
Yes. All right. But we'll address this. We'll address this later. Joey, you have my condolences. Dude, we'll discuss this.
I mean, why can't we discuss it now? We have the individual here that can help us reclaim her.
And at that, Lord Orion kind of raises an eyebrow, and he says, "Actually, what I brought you here for is to offer you an incredibly lucrative but incredibly dangerous job. Help me take down the Dask."
I mean, it's on the way to what we were already doing, and that's surviving from being killed by the Dask. So naturally, we want to take care of the people who want to kill us.
He says, "What I'm looking at is the Sharn Watch is already trying to supplement their ranks with adventurers. What I am looking to do is to fully deputize you as members of the Watch, tasked with the responsibility of rooting out and eliminating the 5 leaders of the Dask."
Where would we even begin?
You have resources at your disposal that we will provide that will be able to get you the initial information that you need to begin this task. He says, but I think the thing you need to do first, before anything else, is you need to go through and find and rescue dude's family.
I have. Hold on a minute. How did you know that they need rescuing?
He kind of looks at you and he raises an eyebrow. Money buys a lot of things, and it buys information most readily. Powder, your parents are missing.
I just spoke to them.
They have not been seen in 2 days, and their residence was violently deposed. Joey, your husband has had some attacks upon his hotel. Or sorry, your son has had some attacks on his hotel. He says, but the security, it wasn't well staged, and it looks like the Dask is not as adamant about pursuing vengeance upon you, probably to your connections to your own house and the problems that they've already had with the Dask. He says, Xander?
Is Jimmy okay?
Yes, he is fine. House Orion has provided extra security there as a both a token of kindness to you and as a means of assuring that you and your family are going to be provided for and protected while you're taking on this endeavor. We have also secured your services as a healer for this group from your house, and you do understand how much that cost.
I do.
Xander, your father is well protected, as is your mother and the rest of your family, both by distance and by his own considerable power.
Father is nothing if not paranoid.
Well, it's servicing well now because there has been some feints in his direction. It says, unfortunately, as always, it comes down to those who do not afford those protections that are most heavily taken upon. Powder, it is rumored that your parents are being held with Dude's family. The Dask had them brought back here.
Do you know how they're being held?
I only know that they were taken, Dude. I have rumors that they're at multiple different places, which means that either they're constantly on the move, or they are at one of 5 different locations I've heard in the past 3 days.
Can you give me a list?
Yes, but I would rather you give me another 24 hours to ensure that we can narrow the list down and not have you running all over town smashing everything.
It's not my call. I'll refer to Powder, as it's not just my family.
We'll do this smart. We'll give him the time. We can prepare in the meantime.
And he says, in the meantime, and he kind of looks over behind you all, where Germain is standing, and she kind of nods, and she steps out, and she's suddenly, you didn't see where she got it from, she's suddenly handling this long wooden case, and she opens it up, and she says, this makes it official, guys. And you see in each spot, there is 6 silver badges. Silver stars that say Sharn City Watch.
Are they? I'm gonna walk up and I'm going to take one of the badges. Are they personalized, or does it just?
It says it
like,
just
is
says.
there one with my name on it?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna take that one,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna pick it up and look at it. Is it made of real silver?
Uh-huh.
How much would I estimate that this is worth?
About 10 gold.
Oh,
About
no.
10 gold? Alright, cool. I'm going to take it, and I'm going to pin it underneath my cloak onto my tunic.
Okay.
So is it like optional? Like, do we have to wear it? Because
If
I'm not
you're
gonna
ever
lie,
in-
like it's a little tacky.
She says, if you're ever in a position where you need to display it for official purposes, all you have to do is display it. You don't have to wear it openly.
Oh, so we can like FBI this thing, kind of thing, right? Just like
Whatever an
official City Watch business.
Yes, something like that. If that's
Yeah,
what an
yeah.
FBI is.
Do you have like a little case that I can do that? I really, I just want to be able to flip it.
I'm sorry. I did not think to bring anything like that. I apologize.
That's fine. Just give me a
It's
gold
the-
piece and I can go
it's-
take care of it.
It's the
I
Fantasy
heard
Bureau of Inquisitions.
Oh my god.
Does everyone take a badge?
I think
I
Sure.
take it and I store it on a little pin holder with the what's called the unicorn badge.
Mhm.
I put it away.
Got it. All right.
Yeah, I pick mine up too, but like under my breath, like I cough ACAB and then I walk away.
God.
Oh, I'm glad that we're on the same page. Get out of my fucking head, Josh.
I didn't know. I just typed.
Once again, ladies
Oh,
and gentlemen,
this is-
join
this is-
Discord
this
and
is
join the
like
Skype
a-
chat.
For
Excuse
real.
me, Silver Lives Matter.
Oh,
Oh,
god.
God.
Oh.
Oh,
If I wasn't already nauseous enough, like.
I'm gonna be booting
ugh.
someone
Alright.
from the show in a second. All right, so you guys, as she, last one of you takes the badge, she closes the case and she sets it aside, and she
Julie
says,
Roberts.
"Do each one of you swear to uphold the tenets of the Sharn Watch, to keep the citizens of Sharn safe, and in the special role as the organized crime unit, do you swear to stand against the forces of darkness that try and corrupt the daily dealings of Sharn in life, and make sure you do everything in your power to stop them?"
Of course.
I do?
Does everyone else
Yes.
say the affirmative?
Yeah, I responded in the affirmative.
Not all crimes
Sure.
Yeah,
See,
just
I
like
don't
any
notice.
other
some
verbal
crimes
oath.
are magical and crazy.
Yeah.
These are
I-
the stories. Dun dun.
Yes, but I rolled a deception check and I rolled a natural 1.
She kind of looks at you and she says, "No, seriously."
Powder goes, yes.
that whole scene in Guardians of the Galaxy where he's winking in front of like all while calling them all like stuck up bastard. He's like, "Oh, I'm winking with the wrong eye, aren't I?"
I'm like, I'm just like, oh god. We will do our best to uphold these tenants. While I'll be also giving the Dask what for.
And she kind of looks over her shoulder, looks over your shoulders at Lord Orion, and she kind of shrugs her shoulders and says, "It's good enough for me." And he says, "Not exactly the formality I was hoping for, but it'll do."
Well, comparatively to the training that you have to do versus like some certain other professions, I can understand why your standards are so low. I'll just shut up. I'll be over here.
God. Well, dude, you know for a fact how corrupt the Sharn Watch itself is.
I mean,
And them having an organized crime department, the only reason they even have it is because some insanely rich private citizen is paying for it because he got pissed off.
Yes, yes. We are the ones who
does this give
organize
us-
the crime.
Does this give us a license to kill?
She said,
that actually
had to have a
is
license
question.
for
I will commit to anything you say.
she
Well,
says,
I'll
"No,
say
you
whatever
can't
you
just
want me to
kill indiscriminately."
Oh,
But discriminately.
Oh, good lord.
I
What
don't.
about
I
Tate?
don't. I don't suspect that the Dask will just go quietly with us.
You can kill in self-defense, and you can kill in defense of of innocent Sharn citizens.
Good enough for me.
What about of each
I
other?
just don't want to be doing amounts.
Yes, you can kill in defense of each other. You're all innocent Sharn citizens.
I don't want to find myself
Okay.
at a desk in front of you, you yelling at me about wrecking 30 carts.
Then don't wreck 30 carts.
Turn in my crossbow and badge. And
Look, if you don't want to get yelled at for doing those things, don't do those things.
you're a loose cannon, Bastion.
I've been waiting for that.
I was like, okay, do it.
So she says, "Look, let's just get things in line, okay?" She says, "Lord Orion, I'll take it from here. I'll make sure that they're back in time tomorrow for the dinner party." She says, "But we do have to take care of that one situation, and we do have to look into it. So if you wouldn't mind, I'm going to borrow them for a bit." And he kind of looks at you all and he says, he kind of looks at Bastion and he kind of waves him over closer to the fire.
Bastion got in trouble. Bastion got in trouble.
What are you talking about? Bastion's the favorite child.
Do you walk over, Bastion?
I mean, like, I don't really have. I mean, I always have a choice. It's a role-playing game. But if I want to continue,
But
if I want to continue this scene without being in handcuffs, then, yeah, I'll.
Yeah, but that's just like, every single other day in our lives.
Yes.
I'm
staying out
staring
of
like
handcuffs.
intently at this. By the way, just kind of keeping
as
an eye.
as you walk over, Bastion, he kind of he kind of leans close in and he says, I am heartfully sorry for the things I said to you when you brought my son home to me. And he says,
My lord, there is no need.
he puts out a hand, he says, "But you did fail. You brought my son home to me dead. But you did save him, even unto death. The group you have with you is smart. They are cunning. And eventually, they're going to know everything I know. Do you understand what I'm saying?
That is a bridge that will be crossed when I come to it.
Very well. You should know something. Something I discovered when I was checking on everyone's families. The scion of your former house was saved much as my son was, but not in the same way. Because of Joey's fast thinking, my son was able to be revivified and brought back. Your friend was resurrected. And unfortunately, there was no healer of adequate strength to make it a true resurrection. All I know for sure is that he would not pass for himself anymore. I have not been able to find out more than that. And there's been no announcement made by your former house as to the status of a new heir being appointed or what happened to the old heir after he passed away. So I am assuming that there are still many complications for them. I just thought you might want to know.
He lives.
It is what I have learned. As I said, does not resemble himself. He was brought back in a completely new body. Hence the complications.
But it's him. It's him.
As far as I could ascertain, yes.
I am.
You returned my son to me. I hope I have returned someone to you.
Yes, of course. This, I like drop down to my knee, and like take his hand, and just like, thank you for this.
He kind of like reaches down and like pulls you back up to your feet. He says, "There's no greater service you could have done for my house. I hope that there will be no need for that service ever again. So do the jobs that I've tasked you with. I will continue to get more information for you. The arm of House Orion is long and strong,
Of course.
and has more than the needed strength to take care of the situation for you. If you want to make contact, let me know. If we find him, we will make that happen for you. As you probably heard, having House Orion owe you a favor is no small boon. Maybe now this will let you know what you have access to."
I am in your debt.
Not yet, but maybe someday.
I reach into my pack, and I pull out the the scroll of parchment that Otto gave me to
Mm-hmm.
plant here.
Mm-hmm.
And I hold it out to him. I say, before we met, I was tasked with this.
Okay. And he holds it out. He unfurls it, and he's like, "Yes." Oh. He kind of like grabs it and he tosses it in the fireplace. He says, "It was not supposed to be in that nature, but I guess it passes."
I apologize for keeping it from you.
You didn't keep anything from me that I hadn't already paid to be put in your hands. Of all the people in your group, your loyalty was the one that I knew would have to be earned. Powder is a mercenary. Joey is a house member. No matter what, she will live by her word. Astrid is a monk. Once her promise is given, it is given. And Xander, Mr. Cobwood, he has something to prove. So as long as I made the challenge spectacular enough, he was going to be more than willing to take it up. Dude's the wild card now, but unfortunately, he's been drawn into your little circle. He's like, you had a burning passion beyond anything that I could ever put a carrot in front of. So I had to make sure that, at least temporarily, your loyalty could be earned. So I had your friend Otto drop a carrot in front of you, just to see where it would go.
You've given me much to think about.
Just remember, as House Orion is your friend now, so too the Dask are your enemy. No matter what they come to you with, it will only return ash. Beware.
I nod, and I just kind of like end up back over where my friends are. I'm not very present.
You have
As
that
soon as he
vacant-
starts walking over, I just kind of slam the portrait, still covered, into Powder. I'm like, hold this. I kind of walk over and meet him halfway, and I'm like, are you okay?
What?
Or- You dropped to your knees. There was some, like, I'm sure you cried a bunch, but like, you know, you look fine now. Are you okay?
Yes.
Do you want some champagne?
While this interaction is going on, Powder slowly tries to peek under the paint.
I'm involved. Like, I have no.
Yeah,
Like, I am.
I-
innocent, so.
If Powder is doing that, I'm turning my back to hide him doing that and also looking at
I'm intent. Like, there's no way that I would be able to see this.
Yep.
We're both
So
just like,
Where am I during all of this? Because I want to look at this too.
Everyone kind of slides
Everyone,
around behind
everyone.
Powder.
Me and
It's like,
Xander are
guard this-
playing like
guard
guard.
this with your life, and Powder's just like, guys.
is that?
I shut him up immediately. I like literally drop the paint down and like jump up and cover his mouth.
As this is happening, like, you know, I'm holding Bastion. I'm like, get this man some alcohol. God damn it.
You heard
We're all
him.
just
I
standing
look over at
there,
whatever
just
the
like
fuck his name is, and I go, what's her name?
Germain.
Germain. I'm like,
Germain
you
Vilory.
over there, grab that decanter.
She pours what looks to be about 2 fingers of whiskey, and she goes
Didn't think
walking
that was
over the
important,
glass.
but okay, sure. I take it. I was like, I didn't know I had that kind of pool. This badge really does have its weight. And I hand it over to him so he can just kind of process whatever the hell he just went through.
Yeah, and I'm just kind of like holding it, and just like occasionally will.
Yeah. I grab the rest of the alcohol from her as well as the cup, but I only give the cup to him. And I look around and like, I'm really bad at reading rooms. Are we done here, or?
Germain says, "Yes, we should probably be going."
As he says that, I slap Powder's shoulder, like, cover it.
It's already been covered.
Oh, he already covered it back
Your
up.
mouth, back up.
Actually, Powder, you probably didn't close your hand. You probably just pushed your finger up the bottom of his jaw. To shut him.
Yeah, exactly. There you go.
Shut it.
I with the decanter in hand, I kind of like, usher Bastion with me. I look and I kind of like see the size of the portrait and frame the size to Powder, and I go, Astrid, can you carry that for me?
Yeah, I got you.
Germain
I
just
pass
kinda
it off
walks
to
out.
Astrid, and I look at the Orion, and I say, "Thank you for finding my family, and for
I will
giving
find-
me the resources."
I will find more information. He says, for now, I would need you to know this. You are the only active members of this squad.
Do we have the authority to recruit?
No. No, the captain of the watch will be doing that. I
We
did
can
everything
outsource, though, is what you're
I
saying.
did everything I could to get you on. You still answer to the captain. Sergeant Germain is going to be your handler, as it were. And she kind of says, "Lucky me."
As we are leaving, like Germain's leading us to our chambers, right? Or
No,
wherever we're
she's
going.
taking you out.
Oh,
of the
We're
grounds.
going on a
Before
job.
I look at her. Before we leave, I'm like, I need to drop that off in a room somewhere. If that gets damaged, it's your ass.
She says, she kind of looks over at her. She kind of does this whole grandiose gesture of looking down, and she says, "Whatever."
Don't you fucking look at it.
She looks down. I know she looks down at her own ass, and she
Oh.
kind of looks in that picture, and she says, "There's nothing underneath that canvas. It's as good as this." She says, "Now, can we please get going?"
I'm just like,
Whoa!
I'm about to say something, and then I'm assuming Powder like mouth. But then I'm like, wait, hold on. Before we leave,
This is gonna be a rolling scene. Xander is like, and Powder's like, "Go."
before we leave, there is something that I would like to discuss with you, Lord Dirine.
And then he kind of stops.
Is there somewhere I can sit down? Because I'm
Yes, there's tons of places
yeah,
to sit
and
down.
I
I'm
like
like-
I
I'm
wait to
like-
them. I'll catch up.
Like,
So Lord Orion kind of looks at you and says, "Mr. Cobwood."
Astrid, would you stay with me for a moment?
Yeah, sure.
So while we were in Kimshad, I spoke
Fuck off.
I spoke with the Skadorans, and it does sound like you are reopening the forge. Now, that is going to be amazing news for everyone in Kimshad. It was difficult to see the state of which it's been in. A lot of families had left. So there was quite a few families living in squalor. Now, will you be personally overseeing the forge?
No, but we will be setting up housing, and we will be bringing in workers. If the former workers wish to return to their positions and be retrained for the new assembly that they're going to be doing, then that can definitely be arranged.
Absolutely. I know that Jacob Scudorn did have interest in helping facilitate any.
Well, that is another situation. If the mines are producing, as I have heard they are again, then we will definitely be using those locally sourced materials again, which means those families' prospects were once again on the rise. He says, we know that we cannot expect much out of the city of Kimshad. When the war ended and the factories were shut down, we know what toll it took. But there was no need for that level of production of arms and munition anymore. Now, it's not going to be the scale it was before. We're only going to be supplying the City Watch. It was what we were required. It was what was required of our house in order to have this new special division built out. We're not just supplying the special division with weapons and arms. We're supplying the entire Sharn Watch.
Of course, naturally. Now that is, a fair amount of work, but like you said, it's not going to nearly be as much work and labor needed as was. Now, Jacob Skadorn has also said that he would be more than happy to, in the off time you're not making weapons and armor for the Watch, to help facilitate some new productions as well.
I will send word to him, and we will speak. And I will let him know that you personally told me of this.
I appreciate that.
That's my pleasure, Mr. Cobwood. I know you are a man of industry.
Of course. And now, if there isn't anything else that I can do for you, I'll excuse myself.
All of you be well.
As with you. Thank you. And
So,
let's go.
so you guys start making your way out. As you make your way out, you can see that Germain as actually flies down a cab. So while you guys are in transition to where you're going next, we are going to take a 10-minute break while we all get new drinks and go to the loo.
Yeah, I gotta take this puppy out.
We will be back in 10 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. It's 8:35. We'll be back at 8:45. We love you very much. Be right back.
Wait, look.
ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for being so patient. We apologize for having gone over a little bit.
I was about to say something, and I'm really glad I did.
I really need to give you guys more heads up when I do that.
Yeah, because I was literally about to say something else because I was like, oh, it'll take him a second, and then you were like, oh, welcome back, and I was like, oh,
Okay.
it's really good. I did not just blurt that out.
It's all right.
Ooh,
So-
that was gonna be very embarrassing.
You guys head outside, and you're walking across the front courtyard that has the entrance out of the gate out into the street. Once again, the moment you pass through the gates and the gates close behind you, you see is what the place looked like before from outside the walls. You see the tower rising up majestically to the onion dome cap. You see everything, the top levels of the house sitting up and above the levels of the wall. Nothing looks amiss. Nothing looks damaged. Perception is everything. So as you're standing outside the gate, as I said, Germain was flagging down a cab. She says, so we have some interesting situations brewing down below. And we got word that the Dask has been doing business with some people that are, and she kind of looks directly at you, Astrid, some people that we were put on the path of by an associate of yours. Apparently, there is dealings beyond just the Dask happening in the lower levels of Sharn.
I believe that information is correct.
She says the Dask are apparently attempting to recruit allies through this. So one of the first things we're going to do is we're going to attempt to take away their assets in that regard.
Fuck yes.
Sorry,
That was out of character. Astrid did
she
not
says,
do that.
I have discovered, through my resources and through my contacts, we have determined the whereabouts of one such location. These are followers of a demon, I do believe, named Grisat.
Yes, that's the information that I was given as well.
She says, they have ways of moving through Sharn that we cannot track. And we think that the abilities are being given to them from an outside source. We need to make sure that we can shut this down as quickly as possible. So because they are able to bring resources from outside Sharn and move them around without us being able to get word of it. And the Dask are contracting with them to get access to this ability. If they do, then the Dask's influence is going to grow exponentially. Because we can track most magical means of transportation within Sharn itself. It is the aspects that fall outside of the current spells that track that we always are on the watch for.
Yes.
So we need you to go in to this location. And I'm going to stress this. We need people to question. So defend yourselves, protect yourselves, but leave some people, hopefully some people of influence, alive in order for us to actually be able to question them.
That's kind of my what my idea was as well, is that yes, this needs to be dealt with, obviously, but that these people might have a lot of really beneficial information for a lot of different aspects.
As you may have guessed from what I told to Lord Orion, this information is very new.
Mm-hmm.
And if we strike now, there is a very good chance that they will not get wind of us coming ahead of time. I know that the City Watch is known for being somewhat compromised. Lord Orion, all of his funding does not guarantee that he can stop that. But I can tell you that the only people who know about this right now are your master, myself, and Lord Orion. So this should be able to be something that we can actively intercept in time if you go now.
All right. I'm ready.
Is everyone else willing?
I'm ready.
Hey guys.
Yeah,
I
would
mean, dude is like kind of indisposed at the moment, just kind of taking after Bastion, but he's just kind of like whatever.
okay.
All right, I think we're all down.
Would I be able to like religion roll or history roll on the demon?
I thought you did already.
I think we already did that.
Last session.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we got as much information out of it as we possibly could.
Yeah, because you basically found out that he is a demon who loves to make pacts.
Yeah.
He offers a lot of power to his
Likes to make
followers,
deals, you say?
and he is a demon of darkness. That is his focus. So,
Oh, okay.
so that is basically his big shtick. And he might be a devil. Let me double check.
No,
If it's a demon.
Graz, he is a demon.
Gratata.
G-R-A-Z, yeah, G-R-A-Z apostrophe Z-T.
Yeah,
As
like
long as
meta knowledge, like that's a demon lord. That's not just a fucking demon. And
He's really
you know
pretty.
what? Like, you know what? That's Anthony is like, fuck that shit, I'm out. But dude, dude is like, fuck that shit. All right.
Right?
He's really
Yeah,
pretty.
Grast
Evan
is
has faced him a few times.
Grast is like sexy as shit. But like, you know, like dude would be about that. Anthony would be like, know enough as a dungeon master, be like, fuck that shit.
Come on, would I spend 6 levels after that?
Would you? Like that's the question. Like you answer your question.
Why would I want to directly
I mean, you
answer
did
that?
say you like to run your games like a Greek tragedy, so
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Go.
Sorry. Yeah,
Huh?
we're totally
Yes,
ready
it-
to go.
but oh yeah, yes, of course.
I need something to take my mind off the fact that my parents are kidnapped.
Oh yeah.
She says, no, I understand.
Yep. Yeah, that's a thing.
So she says, we're going to go down to one of the lower levels. She says, but they are in the depths of Sharn. So we need to make sure that we can get you there. Never mind. We can get you there as safely as possible.
I'm back.
We see that.
Yep.
And now
That's
Kessie's
fine.
gone.
Well, that was my fault.
We sent Cassie to check up on Josh, and as she got up, you sat down.
Sorry. I had a very important phone call that I had to take. Everything's good. Everything's cool. I'm back.
Yay! Hi, Cassie.
We knew it the whole time, Kessie.
I'm back also.
So,
I did say that I was going to take a phone call, right? You guys did hear
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
Did
Yeah, I know, but like they started to get worried about you.
Yeah, no, it's okay. Everything's fine.
okay. So,
We were.
My sage-like advice was called upon, and I needed to give. So
you need a sage.
I needed to be a kindly old man in the woods who gives cryptic riddle sage advice to
Who gives
the
candy?
youngsters.
Who gives candy to strange children?
No, I hate
Oh
kids.
no.
All right.
Except
so,
for mine.
Except for mine.
except for the other little wise little old man that lives in your house.
Yeah.
All right. So we're gonna go ahead and you guys. She hails down a cab. You guys get picked up, and she starts descending down. Nowhere near like the flight here. This is, just a normal cab ride. In fact, it takes you almost an hour and a half to get all the way down to the lower levels of Sharn, even in a flying cab, to get down there from where you are now. So it would have taken you like a couple of, like 4 hours to walk here and take lifts. So
While
you guys,
we're in the cab, I'm working on my cloak. I'm finishing up, almost done with it.
gotcha. So as she stops and lands, the Skype stops and lands, and you guys pile out. You're in the same levels as what's his name's shop is, Bastion, and so you're basically just above the cisterns. So you're at the lowest levels of the towers. She says so, and she kind of pulls out a rolled up piece of parchment, and she says, "This should get you the rest of the way." She says, "Stick to it. Don't vary from it. There's a lot of twists and turns down here. I've mapped out the most direct route. There should not be any problems." She says, "And as I said, as long as you get there quickly, they should not have any word you're coming. The only other thing that I could find out is the password to get in the doors of the temple is, well, do any of you speak Infernal?"
Nope.
Nope.
Actually, I do. Yes.
Oh, excellent. The password is the word for darkness in Infernal.
Of course.
Well, I am a handsome devil.
No.
So she basically tells you the password, and she says you have to say that password, and then you have to knock on the door twice. She says there shouldn't be a guard posted because the only people who should be able to get in are those with that password.
You said knock twice?
Yes, after you say the password.
Mm-hmm.
She says once you have access, you can go ahead and you will be in the doors. Apparently, there is an extensive. It's an extensive. No. There is an extensive. There's an extensive structure in there that they have access to. There's multiple rooms, hallways, so you're going to have to take your time because we do not know the total numbers down there. So if you cannot complete the mission without risking yourselves, do not bail out. She says, but you should be. We're from what my information is, this is not a large grouping of cultists. So I'm hoping that
Pray
you'll.
tell, where do you get your information from?
We captured one.
Oh.
And do you trust the information as I'm sitting here still holding the fucking frame? Because
She
apparently we didn't go to.
She
We
says
didn't
she
go
holds
anywhere.
out. She just give me that, and I will put it in your rooms.
Insight check.
Go ahead and roll it.
Fuck, where is I have so many goddamn tabs.
She's
up,
gonna,
sorry.
look at it. She's gonna look at it first.
So many
I wanna see how
tabs.
Like, where's my insight? Oh god.
She's definitely gonna look at it first.
19. Suck it, Ray.
She's not lying. She's gonna put it in your rooms.
Don't look at it.
She kind of looks at
It's a
you weird.
surprise.
Oh, I don't care. I won't look at it. Just you cannot go into this place carrying a picture.
I gave it to her and I said, I don't care how good your ass looks. This is very important to me.
I'm like kind of standing behind dude. I'm just mouthing.
She kind of looks at you weird. She shakes her head. She says, "No, I won't look at it. Just look, guys. This is not a joke. This is serious." She says, "From what information the cultists gave up, they are summoning extraplanar creatures. They are utilizing them in rituals that allow them to get access to the ability to transverse shadows. And they can move things through those shadows and get them through Sharn without us knowing. They're using this currently for their own purposes, but if the Dask can make a deal with them, then the Dask will suddenly have the ability to move about Sharn freely as they wish to.
How did y'all come? How did y'all get this cultist?
She kind of like half grins and she says, "He said to say, Morning Dove, you are taking the first step. But I, as always, have shown you a path."
Okay, I believe everything.
I am sold. Let's go.
All right, let's go.
So, you guys know that you have about another hour or so walk to get to this place, if the map is correct. Are you guys going to do anything else? Oh, by the way, you do count as having a long rest for this purpose.
Okay.
So
That's so sweet.
So Bastion has been very out of it for the past however long it's been that we've been doing whatever we're doing, and he's just now kind of snapping back to reality. Where are we?
You're down on the lower levels, like I said, right around Otto's. Oh, do I want to know?
Can't talk about it. We're not allowed to talk about it.
No.
No, but it's fucking
By the
brilliant.
way, so, on the way out, wait, tell Bastion where we are first, then I'll do this.
So you're in the lower levels of Sharn, about on the same level as Otto's place is, so you're way down there, and you're basically getting ready to go down into the cisterns, which is the lowest levels.
Why cultists? I thought we were after the Dask.
The Dask are trying to make a deal with this cult. It's the same cult that Astrid's mentor told her about. And
Yeah.
the reason they're trying to make the reason they're trying to make an alliance with them is because the Sharn Watch has the ability to trace magic transportation around Sharn. So, like, if the Dask try to use teleportation to get somewhere to hide their actions, it can actually be magically traced. But this cult has a way of moving things through shadow that does not come up on the trace. So the Watch was going to try and take them down either way, but they just found out that the Dask are trying to contract a deal with them to give them access to this ability.
All right, and we are going in there to
Try and get his...
kill.
No, bring back alive.
Okay.
They need
Somebody of
question.
power
Okay.
preferably.
that,
Important.
yeah, somebody important,
yes.
preferably, because
Upper
they
to middle management cultists.
Upper
needs to
middle
be-
management.
So, got it, cool. So, on the way there, like,
Mhm.
Powder is finishing up this cloak, and he goes, "All right, Bastion, it's done." And for the purposes of the long rest, I've infused his Cloak of Elvenkind, because I got my new infusions, and my setup, the Bag of Holding, the Cloak of Elvenkind, and my improved Arcane Focus as my things for the day.
So it's just an infusion, though.
It's a replicated magic item. It's a magic item that he gets, that he has to attune to and
What do-
everything.
Well, okay, shit. I didn't know that. So it's going to take you an hour to attune.
Well, we have an hour to walk, right?
Yeah, but you can't attune except
Attune
when
and
you...
walk at the same time.
Yeah,
We'll
you have to
carry-
take a
we'll
short rest.
carry
I-
him.
It's fine. I won't be able to use
Use
it,
it
this
yet,
town.
but-
That's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. It's just done and it's there and it'll be on until I decide it's
That's
not.
fine. I probably won't be super sneaky for a lot of this encounter.
Mhm.
There's a lot of stuff rattling around in my head right now.
I wanted to give it to you now as a
And I
kid
just-
to make you feel better.
I just want to put the hurt on something.
Josh,
Yeah.
as you're walking, or should I say Bastion? Bastion, as you're walking and you guys are moving around. By the way, after only about 20 minutes, there's no more light sources. So those of you who don't have dark vision have to put on your goggles of night. So But as you're walking, you're moving through the darkness and creeping through these tunnels. Bastion, you hear clearly a voice in your head, and it basically says, no matter what, you still understand that even if you can find him, there's no way you can be together the way things are. No matter what, as long as his father is still around, he will be in the way.
I understand.
I will put some of my people on this. I am sorry I failed you. I should have had this information for you. I will not fail you again.
Wait, did you say this was in Bastion's head?
Bastion's head.
Okay.
Am I responding out loud?
You don't have to.
Okay. Then then I would say nothing's changed. Plan's still on.
But still, I will find them for you. It is the least I can do for failing.
I recognize this voice to be
Oh God, yes.
the voice of the Shadow Man, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, bet. Yeah. I'm just gonna continue.
Okay.
I'm just gonna continue walking, and you guys can see that Bastion has gone from kind of like in a fog and dazed and confused to like rigid, like rigid anger.
Oh boy.
So you guys start making your way down through the darkness. After about an hour, you come to a location that is marked as the waypoint, and it is basically a point on the map where from here on out, it looks like there is only a couple more turns on the bend before you come onto what should be the location to the entrance. So how do you want to approach this? It's still like 10 to 15 foot wide tunnels. It's not any open spaces. The map shows that it's a tunnel that leads right up to what should be, according to the map, a set of doors.
Preferably stealthy. Well, stealthily. It's my preference.
So
But,
do we want to do a group stealth check?
Sure.
I'm good
Alright.
at those now.
Okay, what would be better, a lot of bless or a lot of guidance for the group stealth check?
Guidance.
Okay, I'm gonna go around slapping everyone on the ass. Good team.
well, it has to
Good
be
going. Let's
one
go.
at a time.
Concentration, so it's concentration. You have to focus on
Yeah,
it.
it's
Yeah.
a concentration, so you can only have one person on it.
You should just give it to yourself.
I am guidance.
Now,
Nice powder. Hell yeah.
new armor, no disadvantage.
Yep.
Nice. Hell
I
yeah.
told you that the armor was going to be badass for that.
Yeah.
Whoa. So, dude, badass. Bastion, badass. Powder, nat 20'd it. Xander,
Joey
the
gets
good.
D4.
Joey,
Oh
why
my
did
God.
you
What are
why
we
did you
doing?
have
Sorry.
4 stealth rolls?
Huh?
Why do you have 4 stealth rolls?
I double clicked.
Quadruple clicked.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're taking
I
the
actually
first
don't.
one.
I don't see it on my screen.
What's funny is that a lot of them were the same number.
Yeah, I know.
Right?
There's a
Well,
very
Sucky.
there's a lot of 9s.
Yeah, so you're gonna need that D4.
Okay.
Well, at the very least, it's a group stealth check.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Let me do the mathing.
Mm-hmm.
Calc cheater.
Me and Powder are,
I fat fingered it already.
getting a big arc for that curve.
Did you just say you fat fingered it?
Fat fingered it.
Hey now, save that for the.
To mute myself now. Ray's fat fingering things again.
Well, all right then.
Oh, that's why. Okay. So. There we go. Oh, not bad. All right, so you guys are making your way forward, and you get basically everyone is doing very, very well, moving quietly, smoothly, no loose rocks clattering away, nothing like that. You come around the corner and you see that there is a round door, and the door itself is like it's like a bolt hole door, so it's reinforced wood with steel bands across it. All the wood on the door has been blackened to match the steel banding, and in silver, written, drawn just on the very top edge of the door, there is some stuff written in Infernal, and it says in Infernal it says, if you are friends of the night, speak the password and enter.
I say
Alright.
friend. I'm just kidding. No,
Thank-
so I say.
Thank
I
you,
say-
my brother.
I say darkness and infernal, and then I knock twice.
So you say darkness, and the door, like, there's a pop and a hiss noise, and the door slides back. But then when you step forward and knock, the door kind of just, like, drifts aside silently into a track and moves past. And ahead of you, you see a tunnel. And let me put you in the tunnel.
Did you just say penis?
Did everyone say penis?
I just want the record to show that I never not said penis. Okay.
I have never not said penis when the opportunity was there to say penis.
Yeah. I
'Cause-
mean, have you never worked in food service? The penis game is a thing.
Can everyone see the map yet?
Not yet.
Okay.
I can.
I'm making a meme, but also, yes, I can see. I can see.
Oh,
Also, I
I'm
need
seeing
to
something.
change my token.
I can see.
I can see clearly now. The rain has gone. Let me remove you, Xander. Actually, I'm gonna pull everyone back in because. Oh wait, I know what's wrong. I need to go to Objects and Tokens layer. I'm on Objects and Tokens layer. I can only select you as a group. Hang on one second, guys.
All right.
No.
Whoa,
I
hello.
did something bad. I can't
Maybe
undo
not.
it either.
Oh no.
I had that set on the wrong layer.
Dun,
I did a
Yes.
horrible thing.
Gaspity.
Just did a bad thing.
I know, and there's no undo
Been a
button.
bad boy.
I
Been a
regret
bad,
the
bad
thing
boy.
I done.
Yeah, done. Ooh.
Give me 1 second, I'm sorry. I
Freak.
regret everything. Except for tacos.
I have a funny TikTok story about me and Josh watching TikToks together, but I don't want to tell it right now. I'm not drunk enough yet.
Not drunk enough.
Yeah.
I heard
Yet.
that too, yeah. The yet was definitely there. Everyone's watching me madly scramble to get this fixed. Boop. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, boop, boop. Baby, you're muted. I can hear you talking in the other room.
It turned.
What
Undead?
turned?
whatever the hell this was that I thought was chicken.
Oh boy, don't eat that. All right, so you guys are in this room, or hallway, directly ahead of you. Let me move some of you back.
Oh no! What just happened?
What happened?
Sorry, no. What did you do this?
What?
My computer,
Done
my
this.
computer that just got fixed, just all of a sudden just like went black on me. It's fine though. It's okay. It just went to sleep for a second.
Okay.
Oh no! What did you do this?
It's back now.
Yes. Time loop. Time loop. Time loop. Time loop.
Stop! No! Stop! No!
All right, so you guys are.
Ah!
Are you okay, Cassie?
What is
So can everyone still see the map and everything?
Yes.
I can see the map, but the tokens are kind of smushed up or something. I can only see my token.
Panna.
So if you're using the dynamic lighting, I can see the two people in front of me, and that's it.
1 second.
Pretty much same.
I can see like the hallway, and I can see like a sliver of dude's token.
How about if I move everyone up?
Oh yeah, now I can start seeing stuff better.
It probably was that piece I just had to fix. In fact, I'll move you onto the stairs. It'll be better there.
Okay.
I just see a black screen.
Hit refresh on your browser, baby. The map hasn't loaded for you yet. What was that? Oh! Yes, technical difficulties.
Yep.
it? Wouldn't be a
Hey,
Destiny
the
game
Grouch Couch.
without it.
Penis
Oh shit,
is...
Crouch Cows is here?
Yeah,
Penis
Grouch
shit.
Couch is here.
Ah, sh-
Witnessing our technical fumbles and foibles. Alright, so you guys are sitting here at the end of this tunnel. There, you just came down these stairs that were right off of the entrance. You can see 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. So you can see ahead of you that there's an archway in the stone that widens out into a larger room. This tunnel is 10 feet wide. Can you guys all see it now?
No.
Yes.
Oh, hang on a second, Jessica.
Yes.
I think I know why you can't see it.
Tunnel of Love.
No, because I haven't set her thing up yet. With dynamic lighting. Vision on. Night vision on. 60 feet. Alright, Jessica, how about now?
I see a hall with 6 people in it.
That's what you're supposed to see.
Cool.
Alright, so,
How tall is the ceiling in here?
only about 10 feet tall.
Okay, never mind. Cool.
So, you only got 2 choices. Move forward or go back. Like I said, the archway opens up into what's obviously a larger room.
I guess we
Your
keep
stealth
moving.
rolls from outside will count for now because you did not
Okay.
actually do anything to really open the door. It slid away on its own.
Okay. Yeah, guess we just
Alright, so
keep.
I put you
Keep
in a
on
I put you in a
moving.
marching order. So are you gonna keep that marching order? I have Bastion and Joey in front. Anyone gonna change that up?
I'll stay in the middle.
I thought me and Powder were kind of leading the charge here.
Yeah, me and Bastion will lead the charge. I'll be up front.
I will
So how far
stay in the middle.
And when Xander wants to stay in the middle,
I will. I'm fine with taking the back.
Dude
I have
and-
no problem with
Dude-
that.
Dude and Astrid are in the back. All right, so Xander and Powder, you guys are leading off. So how far are you gonna go down the hallway, and what are you gonna be doing?
I think I'm gonna go all the way down to the end here, and then once I get to this place here where there's obviously something that opens more up, I'm gonna kind of stop and take a look around the corners.
I'll follow and I'll stay 10 feet behind him.
All right, 1 second. As you come around the corner, you see that sitting here, leaning against the wall on either side, looking bored as all get out, are 2 guards. They're decently equipped, and they're kind of just like, they're not really talking to each other. But one thing you notice right away is that you haven't brought any light sources in. They seem to know where they are, where each other are, and they're not having really any trouble, looking at each other. They're looking around. They're obviously on watch, but they're doing the usual job of people paid to be on watch. They're not really paying attention. So Bastion, you're kind of like you said you were peeking around, so you kind of peeked around the wall of the archway, and you can see them both sitting there. Each one of them is armed with pretty much a mace and a shield.
How important do they look to the organization?
They don't look like they're to the organization itself. I mean, they don't look like they're.
They don't look like they're shot callers.
Oh hell no.
Okay. Then this one right here.
Flash them again. I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Oh, that one. Got it.
Yeah. Can I see what race they are to know if, like, my best guess to see if they could, like, see in the dark
human.
too? Look human.
Mhm.
Do they look like they have any sources of night vision?
They do not look like it. They're not wearing anything on their face.
Cool beans. Then.
But as I said, they seem to know exactly where each other is. And as you watch them chit chat, because they're basically talking about, they're about where they're going to spend their next checks and where they're going to go drinking after shift and everything like that. They don't seem to have any problems. They're looking right at each other. You never know when you watch those ghost hunter shows and you see two people talking back and forth and it looks all fucking weird because they're looking right at
it's
each
all
other in
night
pitch
vision.
dark.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Okay. So I'm going to kind of look back to Powder, and hold up 2 fingers and, like, point ahead, and kind of do like this to, like, to show one on the other side.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And Powder, from where you are, Bastion, you can see straight across. There's a door to the south. There is another hallway going off to the east and west, either direction.
Got it. But I don't see any other
People, no.
any other people here. Okay. So, and they're just like chatting to each other. It's like,
Yep.
oh, how's Debbie?
Yeah.
Well, she's okay, I guess. What do you mean you guess?
She
Steve?
gave me the Steve. What do you mean you
yeah,
guess,
they're
Steve?
just-
She's my sister.
Yeah. So, okay. So they're just like, and they're speaking common.
Yep.
Okay. They are clearly unaware. So this guy, the one that I pointed at, I'm going to take a shot at him.
All right. I want you to roll me attack with advantage.
Yes, sir. I hope that rolled advantage.
It did.
It
Awesome.
did.
Cool.
You definitely hit.
22. Yeah, that hits. Boom. That's 20 points of magical piercing damage.
So you fire the bow, and as
and it's quiet.
Yes, as you fire the bow, the arrow whizzes out, and as with them talking, it wasn't silent, but you just somehow he basically just like kind of at the last second he kind of is like his head snaps up, but he takes the bolt full on in the shoulder, and it slams him back against the wall, and he cries out in pain, and the other guy across the hall is like, "Oh crap, Steve! I told you to drink more water. Cramps again?" And he begins moving over to check on his buddy. But as he moves forward, because you fired, you're no longer stealthed.
Yep.
And he stops here, and he goes, and he just looks at you, and he says, "Oh wait, yeah, because we're not in a combat round this time. Actually, no, we should roll initiative.
We should roll
We should
initiative.
roll because this is going to happen in initiative ranking. So let me get this stuff going. I got him targeted
Oh,
this
shit.
time.
I didn't click my token.
I would say don't forget to click token.
Yeah, I forgot.
Hi,
You couldn't have-
Astrid.
You couldn't have said that like
And don't forget to target
2
yourself.
seconds earlier.
Oh, can I do it again?
Go ahead.
I don't want to do it again though. I like my initiative.
Well, you should have targeted yourself first then. Yeah.
Actually, I'm okay with that initiative.
Where are you?
Who?
I
You
got
have
a
to
much
roll
better
it.
initiative the first time. God damn it.
Maybe you should be a barbarian. Then you get advantage
Dun,
on your
dun,
initiatives.
dun. So
She
hang
already
on.
does that.
Like I play a barbarian on Sunday nights?
So
I don't fucking know.
you have to re-roll it,
Of course you don't.
Joey.
What?
Did you re-roll your initiative?
No, I said I'd keep it.
No, re-roll your initiative. Target yourself, click on your portrait, your mini token, and then hit initiative.
Did it hit?
There it goes. A hit, and let's see, and it's on there. Hey, we got everyone's initiative set up and ready to go. Oop, and I made it go the wrong way. There we go. All right, so first on the list, as almost always, is Bastion.
Pissed.
So you
Cool,
got your
so
surprise round on shooting that guy.
So this guy has stopped and seen me.
Yes.
I am going to run up to this dude, and I'm gonna get in his face. And as I'm running up, I'm going to shoot him with another bolt, to try to soften him up a bit more.
Mhm.
I'm gonna, as he does that, I'm gonna do a little thing that gives him advantage on it. Just a
Can you do that as a reaction?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so in case I crit.
And you do!
Oh, shit.
And since it's advantage, you get your sneak attack on it.
Yes, indeed.
Hell you. Woo!
So that's 10 plus 18. That's 28 more points of damage to him.
28, and you basically fire the second bolt as he's running up to you with his mouth open. He's about to yell out, and the bolt goes into his mouth and pins his head to the wall, and his arms kind of just drape down at his sides, and he's literally hanging from the crossbow bolt.
Okay, so
Fucking metal, I love it.
so there's course correction. As I see him pinned to the wall, I'm going to instead go this way 5 feet instead of the other way, and run up on this guy. And as I get up to him, as I run up to him, I am going to just kind of like strike out at his throat with my hand, just to hit him in the throat. Try to keep him quiet as well.
All right.
Using
So-
my martial arts.
Oh!
Uh-oh. Martial arts attack,
Yeah.
ladies and gentlemen. So
Dope
go
monk
ahead
shit.
and roll your attack. Dope monk
It's
shit.
like somebody's been training with the monk in the party.
I go what the? Yeah,
What the? So you
I don't
definitely
do that.
hit.
no, I don't make that noise. No, it is a punch to the throat.
Gotcha.
6 bludgeoning damage to his throat.
There you go. He gasps
And that is
out.
minimum damage. God damn.
No,
He
no.
gasped out in pain. But now it goes to. That's your last action, right, Bastion?
Yes, it is. That is my action, bonus action, and movement. I am now in his face.
Yep.
And as I bring my arm back from the strike, I drop my wrist to reload
Gotcha.
the crossbow.
Understood. So Xander, you're up next.
Should've
All
been
right,
next.
kind of seeing that, 10, 15, 20. Come right here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna point at this guy and cast Vicious Mockery. I'm gonna say, "You're not a complete idiot. Clearly, some parts are missing." And voila. He has to make a Wisdom save of 16.
I don't know why it rolled triple. But I'll take the one on the left there. He rolled an 8. He fails.
Gesundheit. So, alright. So he takes 7 points of psychic damage, and he has disadvantage on his next attack.
And he has
And that's going to be
disadvantage
my
this
turn.
time. All right, so that's Xander's turn. After Xander, we have Dude.
Forgot I was muted. Okay. So, I mean, I've definitely heard the noise
Oh,
coming
yeah.
at this point. Okay, good. Just making sure that I'm not just like sitting here talking to Astrid, like, oh, so how was your day?
Yeah, I
Um,
mean, things have been good so far. That
You
Yeah,
can
yeah,
actually,
yeah.
you
that
can
ride,
actually see.
that ride in that paddy wagon was a bit rough.
Yeah,
You
it
can
fucking
actually
sucked.
see all the way up to Xander. Oh, not Xander, to Bastion. So you can see what's going on too. It's at the edge of your dark vision.
All right. So I can get here with my movement,
Uh-huh.
and then I'm going to use aggressive to go use half my movement to go boom, 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 boom. Fuck.
Can
I
can
get-
Astrid also see me?
Yes, I
Yes.
can.
Are you proud, mommy?
I
I punched a boy.
Punched
so
a
proud.
boy.
I'm so proud of you.
Alright, so what are you gonna do from there, sir?
Can I? Fuck, how far away is this guy? Hold on.
10 feet.
Son of a
50 feet.
bitch. Just out of range. So I'm going to be like, God damn it. And I take a second, I put my glaive away, I go in, fumble around with my javelins, and then I punch down. Alright, so
Are you gonna flying stab him?
yeah. I'm gonna yeet fucking javelin at his face. Because I
way.
use my bonus action, so 15. Does
Sure.
15 hit?
15 does hit.
Alright, he takes a javelin to the fucking gut.
To the fucking gut, ladies and gentlemen. He is not looking healthy.
What?
I mean-
good.
How healthy can you be with a javelin in your stomach?
Yeah, it does not look well for him. Is that the end of your
Yikes.
turn, dude?
Bonus action. Yeah, that's it.
Alright. Alright, it is... Oop, I went past him by accident. It's now his turn. On his turn, he yells at the top of his lungs. He's like, intruders!
Oh,
And
shit.
he tries to swing at you with his mace.
Disadvantage.
With disadvantage on his first roll.
Well, hell.
Well, hey.
Hell.
Hail, hail, ladies and
Oh,
gentlemen.
sorry, hold on.
Much for the
Well,
stealth.
hail.
We'll take the lower of the
It's
two.
better
It's
than-
disadvantage.
Well,
So he
Better
misses.
than-
He
better
misses
than-
on the first strike. The second strike is normal, right?
correct.
Okay, so he
Yeah.
swings again, and he misses on the second strike. So
Bob
that
Queen.
is 2 swings and a miss. And he basically is just yelling for his entire round, for his entire action. He's just yelling and yelling and yelling and yelling. That is.
When I punched him in the throat, does that affect the goodness of his
It's
yell
hoarse.
at all?
It's
or-
hoarse
Okay.
and kind of
all right.
croaky, but it doesn't affect the volume. So Joey, you're up. So it's not his best yell, it's not his best performance, you know, but yeah, he's loud. Joey, you're muted.
No, I'm not.
Oh, it's your turn.
Yeah, I'm attempting to target him, but it's not letting
Oh
me.
no!
You don't have to
target.
target
This
him.
is
You don't
fantasy
target on this one.
grounds.
It's not fantasy grounds.
It's not as cool as Fantasy Grounds, but it's not as hard to learn.
Oh, yeah.
Ah,
You stay in the map, baby.
I'm trying.
How did you take damage already?
Huh?
It shows
What?
that you took damage.
Existence is
You probably
pain.
Existent.
I'll save it. There, I fixed it. All right.
Okay. Now can I?
Yes, you could always.
Well, I'm attempting.
What are you gonna do?
Do I have him targeted?
Yes, you don't have to target him. Remember.
Cool.
What are you doing to him?
Toll the Dead.
Toll the Dead. What type of saving throw is that again, ladies and gentlemen? Wisdom.
Uh-huh.
And he rolls a 4, so he fails. So roll 2d12 damage.
Yeah, that's rowdy.
And that's 8 points of damage for him as he lets out as a loud bell gongs out. So as if his yelling wasn't loud enough, it just got louder.
I believe that only the target can hear that.
Hear it, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
is
Okay.
it-
yeah. it's just in their head, yeah.
Got it. So, but loud bell goes out. Joey, that is your action and your movement. Are you doing anything else?
I don't think anybody's hurt.
No.
Yeah.
Unless you're gonna heal the poor thug.
Nah.
All right.
Yeah,
I have enough for
I'll just wait
bless.
for my next. Oh, you have a request? Go for it.
Oh, never mind. I was
Bless.
making a joke.
No.
oh, okay,
Take
got
out.
You are not fucking funny, bro.
it.
Hey, Cassie, it's finally your turn.
Dun, 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 dun,
Yeah,
dun,
it should have been my
dun.
turn before you. Fuck off. Anyway.
Oh, hey. Who clicked their token? Me? Oh, okay.
If you had said it like 2 seconds earlier, I would have remembered to, and I would have gotten my 20 initiative.
Well,
I'm
now
a
it's
little
your
pissed
initiative.
off about it,
It's
okay?
your initiative now, so get moving. Angry girl. Be angry.
Always angry. All the anger.
Remember, moving through your friends costs you
Okay.
double.
That's your secret way. She's always
Yep.
angry.
You're not a halfling.
Why don't you
All
do
right.
more shit and run on walls?
It's good to be a halfling.
Ooh. I don't think I have that ability yet. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Don't mess with. Oh, god damn it. What is this? Okay.
So
Okay, so
you can't
if,
stop
like,
on top of dude.
I know. So, like, that puts me at 40.
Mm-hmm.
So, can I move to the space in front of him for 45 movement? Or,
Nope.
like...
You'd have to have 50 movement to move the space in front of him. Bullshit. Goddamn bullshit. I love listening
I
to
hate
Cassie
it
cuss.
here.
I hate it here. I want to go home.
Ooh, but he's within 30 feet of me.
Yes, he
And I
is.
can see him.
Yes.
I'm gonna tell dude to duck. And I'm gonna blast the radiant sunbolt at this bitch.
And then dude says, where?
Fuck!
Oh, shit. Everyone stay calm. Don't move suddenly. She won't notice you. It's okay.
Miss
Oh my
Piggy has
God.
entered the chat.
Oh, shit.
She threw off her headset.
she's having a wonderful day, ladies and gentlemen. Clip it!
I very much hate this dice roller. If I have never expressed that
It's
opinion
true-
before.
It's true
Hey,
random.
but it's true
So
random.
technically, only the ones with the what molecular symbol by it is true random.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Fuck this
like-
dice roller. Fuck
So
this
like
dice roller
that
for
that
real.
right there that I just rolled is true random. What we're rolling is
The
technically
shit
not.
from D&D Beyond apparently is not, and it fucking hates me.
So, Astrid, that
Mhm.
was your Sunbolt last action. Are you doing anything else?
She's growling.
She is, but she's allowed to growl.
Give me a second.
It's all cool. It's all cool.
She is fearsome and ferocious.
She is.
Are we allowed to move yet?
No.
No.
Shut up. You're not actually scared of me anyway. You tell me all the time that there's no way I could do anything to you, so I don't know why you're acting like you're scared of me all of a sudden. Anyway,
Doing it for the lulls. God.
called
that was a
it's
great
called
face.
being a
Nobody
showman.
screenshot that, please. Good lord. Oh.
Oh, shit. Let me, I can catch it.
It was actually awesome.
I will go ahead. Fuck. I mean, I guess I could have done this previously, but I'll just. I'm gonna use a key point and step of the wind so I can get up to this fucking guy. Cause fuck this guy.
Because fuck that guy
In particular. I am going to get right the heck right here.
Today's Tuesday, right?
And that's it for me.
It's Tuesday, baby.
Thank you.
Oh, that's the wrong button.
No.
All right, so-
no. God
I
damn
love it. I absolutely love it. Oh yeah. Hell yeah.
What happened?
Anthony got the clip.
Oh, Anthony got the clip.
of me losing my ever-loving shit over the
Fucking
dice roll.
sage.
I'm so glad. I'm so glad I can give you guys so many laughs.
We love you so much, you don't even understand. All right, so
This is my life. I'm just here to make other people laugh.
will you make us happy?
You do.
All right, so
Oh,
that is the
Lord.
end.
We can't really hear
That
you.
is can't really hear who.
Anthony.
Oh,
You just-
Anthony.
yeah.
Your mic might have gone again. He's yelling
Get
now.
good, scrub.
All right, so that is the end of Aster's turn. Powder, you're up. Come on, Slowpoke.
Alrighty.
How about now?
Yes.
I can
All
help.
right,
You're
cool.
good.
Well, I said fuck, and I also said, that's why we're here, is to make people laugh and be entertained. So it works.
Yay.
Alright, so for my turn, I will pull out the Thunder Gun, and I will enchant it to make it the Thunder Gun Pro. If you guys don't know, I just make up new names for my guns every time.
We kind of got
Like,
that.
I was like, wow, that's great.
I figured either you could or you were just really, really ADD.
I need you to save your best gun to be called Plus Ultra.
Yeah, I can do that. I can definitely do that. And so it's my action
Mm-hmm.
to create it, and it's a bonus action to fire it.
Dun dun dun, which is really weird. Go ahead.
Yep. So, and since I have my improved arcane focus, it's a +8 for this round. So we're gonna just do that with a dice roller over here. Plus. Kapow. Hey, that's an nat 20.
Hey.
Not
Oh
bad.
shit.
So
Not bad
crit
at all.
that damage. What does a thunder gun do, by the way?
The Thunder Gun is my Force Ballista, is the actual name for it, and it's the one that does 2d8. So I'm just gonna roll 48 here.
Now, it doesn't have any pluses to damage or anything, right?
Nope, just 48 flat, and it pushes them 5 feet away from the cannon.
All
from me.
right.
So 4d8 plus nothing. Let's
that
roll it.
damage.
12.
And he actually doesn't crumple because it also pushes him 5 feet away. So he goes tumbling off and lands in a bloody, pulped heap right there. All right.
And I'll move up just 5. Well, let's see. Can I move through my... If I have enough movement, I'll move 5, 15, 20, 25, 30. Right there.
Take 5 feet off because you have to. Oh no, take 10 feet
I do-
off. No, you take
I
5 feet off.
counted.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay.
Gotcha.
I counted through dude. I went through dude square, and I did a 10 feet jump there.
Gotcha.
But I'll
So-
still land right there. I actually like right there better. Right in front of Xander.
No problem.
Which,
So-
by the way, I can't see dude on my screen or on Roll20 for some reason.
He's still there.
That's weird.
Yeah, I see him.
That might just be a
Are
roll
you-
20 technical glitch.
He's right here.
Where are you at? On roll
He's
20.
in
Is
the
it?
ether.
Oh, I don't see you. That's the funny part.
Yeah, dude's right.
I see
Here.
dude, but I don't see you.
Xander is right here.
It might
I
be-
see
It
everybody.
might be a weird corner thing for Astrid.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
it might
my-
be line of sight stuff.
Well, no, I should be able
No,
to see Xander
yeah.
no problem from where y'all are telling me that he is. Oh no, there he
Yeah.
is. Now he popped up.
I just
No,
moved
it's
my
a roll
token
20
and it
thing.
back.
It's a roll 20.
Oh,
If,
okay.
if you move the
It's just roll
token
20
and it pops
glitching.
back, yeah, it's roll 20 glitching. So, dude, wait a minute, it's not dude's turn.
It was my turn, and it's over.
Yeah, and so now it is back to Bastion. Bastion, you hear and you can see across the way that there is movement in this room. There are now that you're actually turned around and everything like that, there is at least one person in this corner of the room who is suddenly spun around and facing you, and he's basically just facing you like ready, but he hasn't taken an action yet because you go first. What are you gonna do?
That guard who is yelling is
All-
dead.
both of
Is
them are
big
dead.
right? Okay. I just wanted to double check.
Both of them are dead.
Okay, so I can see this guy down here
Which one? Yes.
from where I'm at. Okay.
Yes. And there is another archway there, so.
Then, and he's just kind of like looking at me like,
Holy shit.
word, still got that kind of half surprise. So, yeah, gonna act quickly. How important does he look?
He is wearing cultist robes. He's not wearing thuggy gear.
Okay.
Because those
Does
guys
it
were
look
in
like
armor.
he has stock options.
Yeah, it does not look like he has stock options.
Okay.
It looks like he is an unpaid
no
intern.
no elaborate headdress or anything. He's a company man, but he's not like the CCO.
He's getting experience on his resume and a cool T-shirt.
Okay, right on.
Fucking kill
So
him.
like
A cool T-shirt like this.
he was like a temp that got permanently
Hey.
hired on. Cool. Sounds like he's
They're still discussing They're still discussing salary
sounds like
options.
he's killable.
So what are you gonna do?
That
That definitely hits him.
I won't get sneak attack because I didn't hide or anything.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. So just 10 points of piercing damage.
You shoot him right through the throat and he drops.
Awesome. Awesome. Okay. Then I am going to move to here and take some cover at the wall. No, in the square.
In the
In
square.
the
In the square.
There we go.
In the square.
That I guess would allow me to see
That
this
there is
home.
another guy in the opposite corner
Got it.
who's looking back and forth between you and the dead guy.
So yeah, as I hit the wall, who's it gonna be?
Who's it gonna be?
I'm gonna say Powder.
Mm-hmm.
So I can also see like the edge of a token
That guy.
here.
Yeah. Yep.
Does that mean I can tell someone is there too?
Yes, it does.
All right. So I'm going to hit the wall here and look to Powder, and say, at least 2 more in the next room, in the corners, and give him help.
Got it.
Awesome.
Awesome sauce.
So your next attack, advantage.
Advantageos. All right.
And that is my turn.
Do the unbridled. You are next.
Okay, yeah. Sorry, I was
That's
distracted. I am going to. I can't see anybody, so I'm just going to go boop, 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 boop. I'm going to go right here, just to kind of get a gauge on where. Fuck, no, I still can't see anybody. I see a whole bunch of dead bodies. I look at Bastion and I said, "Hey, good job." And I'm going to. I understand that there's more baddies over this way, right?
Mm-hmm. But you also see there's a door down here and a door
Yeah,
to the, over there.
I wasn't being like stealthy when I said that, so anyone who was within earshot would hear me say that. I was just granting Powder help.
Okay, so but there's a door here and a door here.
Door here and
You
door
said-
where? Yeah.
South of me, and then
Yes,
east of me,
yes,
right?
absolutely.
Okay, cool. I look back at Xander and I say, "Should I open the door?"
Yes.
Okay.
Oh God.
I'm gonna go here. Would that be considered a free action to ask permission?
Yes, you can conversate.
Okay, cool. I would like to use my action or a bonus action or action just to open a door.
That's just an item interaction. It's basically a generic
Okay.
free action too.
Cool.
So
That's my movement. And that is a free action. I still have a bonus action and action. I would like to see what's on the other side of this door.
This door is full of storage items. Looks like it's foodstuffs, barrels of grain, flour, different stores, a few barrels of water, lots of things of wine.
Jackpot.
Okay, I look at it and I make a mental note. I'll come back to this, and then I'm going to, I guess, be the fucking door opener this round. Use my action to dash, and go here 15 feet. I still have 15 more feet. Open this door.
You can only use one interaction in a turn.
I'll use it as a bonus action then.
Oh, okay. You open that door, it opens up into a huge, wider room that goes beyond, let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Yeah, you follow the wall that's directly to the right of the door, but it goes beyond your dark vision.
But I don't see anybody, right?
Nobody present within range of your dark vision.
All right, well, at this point, I see somebody else over there, so I'll use my additional 15 feet to go right next to Bastion. As soon as as I'm coming up, I slap him on the ass. I'm like, all right, let's go. And that's the end of my turn.
All right.
I literally can't do anything else.
No problem.
Did you use your action to slap me on the ass?
No, I used my action to dash, but for flavor, I
Okay.
smacked you on the ass.
Okay.
Oh, you could throw a javelin at this guy over here.
I used my action.
Oh, yeah, that's right,
can't.
you did.
Yeah, sorry.
Xander Cobwood, your turn, sir.
All right. I'm going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I don't see anybody. I will.
Does he see me
Post.
intently looking at something ahead of me?
Well, he heard Sebastian cry out
Oh,
that
yeah,
there was
that's
someone
right.
up there.
I'd see the very small bit of their token, but I don't technically see them all the way. So
They would get cover.
yeah. Yeah. No. Xander's not put himself out there for. Oh, hey, actually, when I step right here, I do see him. Interesting. Okay. I was just going to use you as a meat shield, but this works out perfectly. Then I'm going to look at this idiot, and then I'm going to point to him and say, what flies faster, arrows or your family and friends leaving you? And cast Vicious Mockery.
Vicious Kadekari.
Yeah, so he's got Wisdom save of 16, lest he take 7 points damage. Yeah, I'm rolling pretty
His
fucking good
wisdom
on this.
save is natural 1.
Yep.
And which guy was it again? Flash him. Oh, I know which guy it was. So this guy takes how much damage again?
7 points of psychic damage, unless that can technically counts as a crit for me.
No.
Then yes, 7 psychic damage, and that's my turn.
Alrighty. So after Xander is their little turn. So you did 7 points of damage to this poor innocent man who was just trying to work his shift on the night shift. He screams and runs this way. 5, 10, atom interaction, throws open the door. Inside this room, you hear an infernal. He screams, "Kill them all." This guy goes, "Oh, Jesus." 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 5. And the entire time he's screaming, "Intruders, intruders, intruders." 30. Okay, so he's done. So that's their turn. Oh, this guy. This guy goes 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 40. And he stops there. Did I already put these guys in the turn order? No, I didn't. 1 second. Sometimes things get in the way. All right. Boom. 14. And that is their entire turn. One second. After their turn comes this turn. So those two guys ran into the room. Xander, Dude, and Bastion, you clearly hear the sounds of moaning, gibbering, screaming coming from the room that those two guys just ran into.
Hot.
And
I was gonna say the same thing, but I didn't. Especially with
just
the
like
sidebar
look
conversation
at
that's
each
going on
other.
right now.
Yeah,
Just, like,
right.
look at each other, our eyebrows just like.
Yeah, that's I like that. Like we make eye contact and just like.
so,
I mean-
and this creature comes walking out. I don't know if this will work.
I
or
don't
not.
see much, but I see teeth, and it's like it's human teeth that shouldn't be on what it's on, but that's all I see.
I see.
Oh,
nothing.
sorry, that's just an initiative roll. I'm trying to. There used to be a way to throw that picture up
Pretty
into the
cool.
thingy.
I know what you're talking about, but I can't. I don't remember how to do it from where I'm at.
Well, like the share handout.
Yeah.
kind of, sorta, but I don't want to give you their stats.
Do you have a separate handout for it?
Oh,
Like with just the image.
I don't have it, but maybe I can do
Well.
it this way.
We're gonna see it here shortly, anyways,
Yes.
on a token. So.
Well, the token doesn't do it justice. That's another fucking
Oh.
initiative roll. Because it's the whole
We know
body.
it.
Oh, here it goes. Nope, that didn't do it either. All right, enough of that. But a creature comes walking out that looks like it is an amalgamation of flesh that has been kind of like parsed together to represent a humanoid form, and it has, instead of arms, it has these long tentacles that end in what appears to be human mouths.
No, I hate it. Can you not? Like, let's not do that.
And then
Like,
there's little
I'm
eyes,
just looking
and
at this thing now.
and where the fingers are,
Pretty neat. Pretty neat.
the fingers come on either side of the mouth, and like one of the legs is like huge, as if with elephantitis, with nodules, and the other leg is like emaciated, and the right hand arm is like emaciated and small and curled up, and it doesn't really have any skin across its abdomen. Its organs are just kind of like moving around in its body. You've never really seen anything so disgusting.
I
But
hate it.
What that mouth do?
Oh
No,
God!
No, no, just
Oh,
don't.
no,
Like,
God.
No, you do it.
If I had a bottle of water, I'd spray it.
No!
Run up and find out.
You never
You
asked
test
that
it.
question.
Test it for us.
So that
Right?
is, but that's as far as they can do because they're slower than dirt. So that is, next comes Joey, I do believe. Or is it Astrid? It's Astrid. Sorry, it's Astrid.
Astrid, then Joey.
Yeah, Astrid then Joey.
Oh, I thought it was. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. Sorry.
It's okay.
I can't even see them on the freaking map. Like that's.
you're not missing out. Trust me.
Yeah.
Well,
the
so
thing,
but I could assume what area they're in. So.
You just hear dude go, "What the fuck is that?"
By
I'm
the
just
way,
screaming no, 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 no.
hang on a second, Anthony. That thing on the token, that's their hand.
The
No, so there's
fuck?
more.
Yeah, that's just their hand. Those things above it, that look like eye stalks, those are human fingers.
No, there's not. That's it. Like that's. I'm not letting you do this to me.
Pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Oh, I think I see
Fucking
them
encourage
now.
him.
No fucking encourage him.
You
All right, that's
you're gonna do something about these clearly evil things.
Yeah, I'm gonna work on this.
Warrior of light.
I am indeed.
Fantasy character with your crystals and your warriors of lights.
With your JRPGs and your chocobos.
Okay, so what the fuck?
Chocobos.
Okay, anyway,
What are you gonna do, Aster? What you gonna do?
More like chocobros.
anyway,
Uh-huh.
I think I can technically move one more square because I feel like that was 40 feet. I was counting it as I was moving it, and
Go ahead. Take a square.
are you sure?
Yes, I want you to get closer to them.
Fuck yeah. I'm gonna fucking do it because why not?
Oh man.
I'm doing it. So.
What the hell?
Oh my god, no! Why?
Distracting her.
Okay.
Sorry,
First
I'm
hit.
sorry.
14.
Hang on 1 second. I lost the page for some reason. Roll20 crashed. So I need to bring up Roll20 again. I apologize to everybody. So I don't even know what Astrid rolled.
I rolled a 14.
To hit? I do believe
To
that
hit.
hits. But Roll20 cash, so I don't know for sure.
Okay, well then I'll wait before I roll my damage.
Okay.
Don't forget to check out the
No, for
dinner at a
sure.
game store.
Yeah! So you can buy
Yeah.
so you can buy our brand new technical difficulties t-shirt.
Right, we need to make one of those
I
for
know.
sure.
No,
Like
but
that.
No, but really, like that. It's on brand.
That's on
It
brand.
is
That's pretty good.
super on brand.
With one, like with all of our faces, it's like
uh.
Bug barely functioning computers.
Hey.
aw.
Oh, I
good.
love it. It's it's a combination of me and all the problems we have.
Poor Astrid.
It's like the other day I realized like how many of these freaking phrases we use came from me, and I'm like, God damn it.
Yeah, and you said you
Cover the
don't
Lord,
bring.
yeah.
You said you don't bring anything to the table.
I bring absolutely nothing but oh my God.
What?
Yes.
Best background ever.
Oh, I love it so much.
All right. So, Astrid, you rolled to hit these beautiful sanguine creatures
Yeah.
who are just innocently wandering around
Creepy as fuck.
and doing nothing. And you hit.
Cool.
And what you're using your blast, right?
No, I'm not using my blast. That's why I moved one more square so I could get into range.
Okay. So you whack them with your staff.
A whack 'em with the staff.
All right.
7 points of damage for the first hit. Second one. 22.
That hits.
So 9 points of damage for that one. And then.
So every time when you smack him with the staff, it sounds like you're swinging the staff and hitting a giant pile of wet spaghetti.
Oh.
And pus pops out around the skin wounds and like splashes all over you.
It's self-deprecating.
Anthony, we can't hear you again.
No! What the fuck is wrong with you?
We didn't have a Halloween show. This was supposed to be for Halloween. I found the grossest monsters possible.
No, I'm not talking to you, Ray.
Uh-oh. What
Sounds
happened?
like
I am
Bob brought
not
home a
talking-
new friend. Stirs the macaroni.
No.
I fucking hate it so much.
God damn it. Oh my
Why
fucking
We hurry up and
God.
kill these things so this
Why would
nightmare will be over.
Why would you bring macaroni into this?
I've been nauseous all day. I may have to excuse myself for a moment. But
Where's that? Where's that? Josh.
Josh running
Sticker.
in pain. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
it's working.
It's a
So-
work in
Do it.
progress.
Work it faster.
Astrid, you
Getting
swung
there.
twice. Are you gonna do anything
Yep.
else?
Yeah. Flurry of blows.
All right.
Here we go. 19.
That definitely hits.
6
more
points of damage. And one last one.
Hang on one second. This thing won't come up all of a sudden.
Oh shit.
On the
last
last
one-
strike,
The last one was a 12.
the last strike when you hit and you did 6 points of damage, you fire out your fist, you punch into its torso, your fist like cracks through the ribs. The creature kind of like looks at you and just like just implodes onto itself and turns into a pile of organs and chunks and ichor on the floor in front of your feet. So you still, that last 12 you can put on the other creature if you like, if you step forward.
Does a 12 hit?
I think so.
Also, I don't really have. I don't.
Yes, a
technically
12
have any more
hits.
move.
Oh,
Well,
you-
I don't technically have any more
then
movement.
you can't reach it. Yeah,
That's
so,
it.
So you basically pound on the dead form on the ground more.
Sure. I'm just like, God, gross. Ah.
Or you can not spend the key point and say you just use your martial arts attack.
So I'm cool with that. If you're okay with
Yeah,
that.
that's fine.
Fuck yeah. Hell yeah, I'll take that key point back. All right, and that's it
You
for
ever just
me
punch
for
pasta?
now. No.
No, we don't.
Stop. Stop.
It's like rain boots in a puddle of mud. Just
Hawkins, you're a horrible person, man.
I know.
Pain.
Come back next week when Disco Daddy comes back for his own show.
The fuck. Like. The fuck.
And ladies and gentlemen, we continue to
Oh,
dredge the bottoms of the lows we can acquire. Joey, you're up.
I don't want to be.
God. Yeah, you professional.
Sorry, that
I
was
don't like
loud.
this game anymore.
In case Hawkins doesn't know, I muted you, by the way. Yes.
Me?
No, Hawkins.
That's why he got more animated. This
Yeah. Yeah, he did.
Wait, what is that?
What is what?
I was just trying to move on this side.
Uh-huh, you're there. That's
Cool.
10 feet of movement right there. Where are you going? There's everyone's going towards this archway. There's the 2 dead bodies of the thugs. And then Astrid ran into that room.
Which one?
She ran over this way. Oops, where's my thing? She ran over there.
That was incredibly not helpful.
Right
Oh,
over
okay,
here.
there.
You're supposed to be looking at that screen, not your little computer.
Over here?
Yes.
Excellent. How long should I wait before the screen lights up?
You got to walk through the archway. The archway blocks line of sight. 5, 10, that's 5, 10, 15, 20. You only got 5 more feet of movement, though.
Shit.
So you can move forward 1 more square, and that's it.
The page is reloading. I'm sorry.
That's okay. I'll move you forward 1 more square. So you can only see... Why can't I grab her? Oh, I'm on the wrong thing. Haha. So you can only see the room ahead of you if you move into this square right here. And that square, you can see Astrid fighting the demon thing. There's 1 demon thing left. It's about 10 feet away from Astrid. What are you going to do?
Can I see what the demon things, like any jewelry or anything?
Nothing.
on
It
them?
is literally just flesh.
Ew.
What are you going to do?
Like just flesh?
Yeah, there's.
Can I
there's
see an
bones.
eyeball?
Yes, there's a face.
Excellent.
Looks like at one time it may have been a person.
Well, ew. And
Yes, they are very naked.
we'll discover what's up with that on autopsy.
What are you gonna do?
Hey, Astrid, how you doing?
I'm fine. I'm totally fine.
She's covered in this layer of pus.
No one's been hurt.
But other than that, I'm so
Why'd you have to
fine.
use
Daylight
that word?
is
Like,
not an
that's-
attack
That's
spell.
the word you use.
Ah.
I'm sorry.
Daylight is not an
Sure was
attack
better.
spell. It casts light. Remember, it doesn't actually create daylight.
Damn it.
We've had this talk before.
Yes, and I maintain that's stupid and it should.
But it doesn't.
There's a different spell for that.
Yep. And it's much higher level.
Yes. Okay, actually, I'm going to cast Spirit Guardians. They have to be within 15 feet of me, right?
Yes.
Cool. Could you put Mr. Miyagi within 15 feet
That's
of me?
not spirit guardians, that's spiritual weapon. Whew,
Sorry,
scared
spiritual
the
weapon.
shit out of me. Alright, so
Oh yeah, I guess I could do spiritual, but they're still only 15 feet away from me starting out.
yeah, but you want to do spirit guardians then?
Well, with the flesh demons, yeah, I think I do.
Alright, let me find something. I'm gonna use Lena, because we haven't used her in a bit, and I need a mini for it.
Okay.
Oh.
So for Spirit Guardians, you can just give her an aura that goes out 15 feet.
Yeah, but she doesn't want to cast spirit guardians yet. She wants a spiritual weapon. So, all right. So, what are you gonna? What do you want to do? Do you want to cast spirit guardians or spiritual weapon?
Yeah, spiritual guardians. There's
Alright.
demons afoot.
Yeah, Spiritual Guardians will just be constantly around her with a 15-foot radius.
Got it. Got it.
And you can just give her an aura.
Doing
That
it
way, that way you know when they enter it.
Ta-da!
There we go.
Let me get rid of Lena. All right. So you have cast spiritual guardians, making all your friends immune. They begin beating up the body of the cultist who's laying over there. So what are you guys gonna do? What do your spiritual guardians look like?
Is it just a bunch of Mr. Miyagi's?
Well, it's like a long family of Mr. and Mrs. Miyagi's.
So,
Going back.
Weirdly enough, it's a bunch a repeated performance of an older Asian couple.
Pretty much.
No,
So-
it's just Pat Morita in a dress.
In a dress. Yeah, they look exactly the same. So anyway, so
I
that
can
is.
see that.
Are you doing anything else?
No, I think I'm
Alright.
good with that
You
one.
are done. Thank you very much.
You're
So I did this one and this one. Powder, you're up.
Alrighty. So dude told me, or so long ago, Bastion told me there's dudes in here. So 5, 10, 15, 20. Oh my. I see things. So 25, 30, I'll go here. The help action that Bastion gave me, was it on those specific dudes that ran away?
No, it's
no.
no, it's just you to give you advantage on your next attack.
That's really awesome. So I will shoot the Thundergun Pro, and one of these guys is dead, or are both of these ones up?
No, one of these guys is dead. Let me make him dead. Sorry about that. I forgot
No
to mark
worries.
him. I forgot to mark him with a deader. Actually, yeah, he's dead.
Cool. So I will fire at the one on the left with
Mhm.
advantage.
Okay.
D20 plus. So the higher one is 15 plus 8. So I believe that'll hit.
Yes.
So I will roll you some damage.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Thank you for letting me roll this damage.
And
It
what
might
type
have
of damage is this, by the way?
force.
Got it.
9.
9 points of force damage.
And that's my bonus action.
And more chunks of flesh go splattered against the wall.
And then I'll throw some fire damage at him, and I'll pull out the temperature gun and fire a firebolt for my main action.
Fire away.
27.
Definitely hits.
9. Another 9.
That one hits him dead to rights, but it doesn't seem to be as effective.
All right. Heard.
So, is that the end of your turn?
That is the end of my turn.
Alrighty. Bastion, we're back up at the top of the round.
Dang, I'm really last.
Okay.
Crazy.
So I can see the other like horrible monster thing
Yes,
from where
you
I'm
can.
at.
You can lean your head on top
So-
of Joey's head and steady your arm to take aim.
Yes, I'm going to. Ooh, thank you. I was just given a cookie.
Yay, cookie.
I am going to go ahead and I'm gonna try to stealth here at the corner, like just at the doorway here, so this thing doesn't see me,
Mm-hmm.
so I can get advantage to shoot it with my cool bow of coolness.
Yep.
So let's see.
I think that actually is the appropriate verbiage.
I think a 24 will give me that advantage.
Yes, it should.
Fantastic. So, activate cool bow of coolness.
Cool Bowl of Coolness is activated.
A 27.
The Cool Bowl of Coolness hits.
And that is 20
Yeah.
points of magical piercing.
The Cool Bowl of Coolness fires a bolt that rips through the creature, tearing out its heart and impaling the heart only against the wall as the rest of the creature falls to pieces.
Dope. And then I'm going to, so that was 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Right here next to Astrid.
All right.
And that is where I will end my turn.
That's where.
This is a door in front of me?
Yes.
Okay.
And it's closed.
And that's the direction that I saw
The other two ran.
homies run into.
Well, no. 2 ran up that way, and 1 ran out that archway and around the corner. Well, he ran
Did
out
I-
that archway.
I don't think I was able to see that one who ran, right? Or no, I was,
Yeah,
because
you
I
were.
was able to see. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. So I know at least 2 are up in there, unless unless these 2 were those 2.
You have
Gross.
no idea yet.
Gross. That's horrifying. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna end my turn here next to
Okay.
Astrid.
All right. Bastion's turn is up. The Abyssal Wretches are now dead. By the way, those were called Abyssal Wretches.
They were quite wretched.
They are.
Yeah, they
horrible.
were.
They were wretched creatures. So Xander, you're up.
Oh, fantastic. All right. So then I will.
Impasta
in
Masta.
15, 20. 25, 30. I mean, not really much I can do. I cast Prestidigitation on Astrid and clean her up, so she's not covered in pus.
That's so nice of you.
I'm like, well, I'm suddenly not. Well, I'm sorry, you're breaking up. You must be spouting lies. So I say, well, I'm not going to be breaking that door down. That's a dude job right there. But I've got your backs, and that's my turn.
All right. So that is Xander's turn. Dude, you're up.
Yeah, okay. I'm still haven't quite, recovered from that whole ordeal. But I'm gonna go boop, and I assume we're still in kind of an initiative tracker, so we're
Mhm.
still okay. Boop, boop, boop. Which door? The north?
The north is where they went to, yes.
The north.
Follow the
All right.
macaroni sounds.
No, fuck you. That's 20 right
God
there.
damn it.
Okay.
That's 30 right here. I fucking opened the door.
It is locked.
Son of a bitch! I use my action to knock it down.
All right, roll me an attack roll.
Can I make a strength check instead?
You can make a strength check. That is allowed.
I'm not raging, but we'll take it.
All right.
21.
Oh yeah. You basically
With
put your
just
shoulder down and
pure frustration.
Not
and
raging
grossness.
mechanically.
not raging mechanically.
Oh yeah, like
Not raging.
the person that's controlling, the controlling dude is raging, and that will come with the background that's coming next. But
you
I'll
lower your
just kick
shoulder.
through.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Or
You just kick through.
I do whatever you say is gonna happen, but this door flies the fuck open.
So the door flies the fuck open. You see in the room ahead of you. There is each one of the humans are still in there. They're standing on either side of a pedestal. On top of the pedestal, there is like a low, shallow metal plate that is filled of some kind of pink and reddish viscous fluid that is slowly growing upwards and creating another one of those things as the humans stand on either side of the pedestal chanting. So they're basically summoning.
Have I used my bonus action yet?
No.
Okay, so here's what I do. Can I see into the room?
Mm-hmm. You want me to move
or can
you
you
in there
like
so you
move?
can see it?
Yeah, move me in there because that's gonna depend on what I do. Oh, perfect. Okay, cool. Bonus action surge. And I still have my bonus action from the last round. I'm gonna rage. I'm gonna go here. I'm going to fucking kill him. I am so over this gross bullshit. It's time to end this. 16 is a 16 hit.
Yes.
Alright, damage. 14 damage plus rage, so that's 16 damage.
So how do you want to kill him? Because you killed him a lot.
Swing it like in a mad like rage of like, I don't understand what's going on, so I'm to kill it, and I just cleave off his head. And then I'm going to down him, and then I'm going to go, so that's 5, 10, 15, 20. Fuck, I can't do anything else. I still have my bonus action, which I think I can do.
No, you don't have a bonus action on an action search.
Oh, I don't believe you. I am almost 100% sure that I can use that as an action, because it gains another action, correct?
An action, but not a bonus action.
Oh, fuck, you're right. Never mind. I didn't listen to what I was saying. Whatever, that's fine. I'm going to look at him intently
too, even though it doesn't count.
with rage in my eyes of, how dare you bring this into the world? You are next. I want to actually look back at whoever, because I can't see who's behind me, but I look back at Bastion. I just want to kind of give the impression that I want to end this person's life with my hands.
You just want to choke him out.
So
like,
if you look,
so
he's already.
I'm just relaying that to the rest of the party.
Yeah, if you look back to me, I just give you a very quick
thumbs up.
Cool.
I'm gonna be like, wait, hold on. I want to ask him questions.
On his turn, because it is his turn after dudes, he goes through and he basically tries feebly to swing at dude with a dagger because it's all he's got.
Does he go?
He pretty much goes, and it is sad, and he wants to do better, but he can't. So he swings at dude with a dagger. I'm gonna have to roll it with a dice roller because, yeah, I hope so. It would be so good for him. He's having such a bad day.
Off the nipple.
He just closes his eyes and stabs.
Nope. He misses. Okay, so the intern is gonna die. But interestingly enough, that door to the south that Duke peeped in suddenly explodes open. And coming out of that door, oopsie, now I gotta switch theirs again, is a huge creature. It basically forces its way through the 5-foot door.
Ray, I would like you to take a look at this background.
This actually will have consequences. What did I do?
You know damn well what you did, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, it's all right. Mm-hmm.
Joey, you're still in the archway. You see a creature that has gray skin, has two huge arms that end in long extended claws. It has two smaller arms that look like human arms but very wilted, but they look like regular human arms. It has an elongated muzzle, almost like that of a wolf, but instead of wolf's teeth, it has a maw sticking out that looks almost like spider fangs. It has glowing yellow eyes, but it has two sets. One huge set of glowing yellow eyes and one set of glowing yellow eyes up here. It has a mane of shock white hair that falls down its back. It's crouched, but you think that if it were to stand up, it would probably be around 11 or 12 feet tall. And it comes loping into the room, and it looks at you, and it kind of it's looming over you, and it looks at you and it says, well, actually you can't understand what it says. Do you speak, what languages do you speak, Joey?
Well, I cast tongues on myself before we came in here.
You did not say that at any point, so you did not.
All right. Enough. I do not.
But you did cast Spirit Guardians, and he's in your Spirit Guardian
He
radius.
is?
Yeah.
Does that happen the moment he moves into it?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so you need to roll damage on Spirit Guardians on him. Does he get a saving throw or not?
Yeah, he gets a saving throw, save for half.
It's
Gotcha.
wisdom.
Okay, good. So it's wisdom saving throw for half?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oops, I had the wrong thing up.
Ooh.
So he rolled a 2, so no. He did not save.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Okay, I'm not real sure how to cast the attack from.
Just click the damage on it.
Just click the damage in the spell description.
Cool. Did it go?
It does necrotic and radiant?
It does, if you're good or neutral, it does radiant. If you're evil, it does necrotic. So you can,
Right.
so you always take the radiant for her,
If you're-
unless
yeah,
unless she has a secret that she hasn't been telling us.
Yeah, unless she's been evil the whole time.
Unless she's been super evil. So 13 points of necrotic damage. All
Radiant.
right. Radiant damage. So he runs into Spirit Guardians. The Miyagis begin smacking into it. It basically almost completely ignores them. It puts.
Its speed is also halved as soon as it enters.
It
Spirit
still had
Guardian.
more than enough speed to get
Yeah.
there.
Just a heads up. Yeah.
Gotcha. And it basically it mumbles.
Did it move within melee range?
Yes, it is.
Excellent.
So, and then as it moves within melee range of you, it basically, well, actually, it's going to, it looks down at you, and it slathers, and it speaks something in a tongue you can't understand, and it begins
infernal?
lashing. No.
Okay.
It begins lashing at you with claws, and it gets how many? 3. So, it slashes at you once with its claws, missing. It slashes at you again with its claws,
Mm-hmm.
and it hits, and it does. Why is my damage suddenly not working?
I don't know.
Me neither, so I'm gonna have to roll it manually. Yay! So it's
Well, with what you just rolled, the first one missed, the second one hit me.
yeah, that's what I said. And then that is gonna be 15 points of slashing damage on the slash, and then it lurches its head forward to bite down upon you, and that misses as well. And then it basically it just crouching over you menacingly, and it basically takes one moment to lick your blood off of its claws.
Ew. That's gross.
And let's see, when he does this,
Yeah, you
But
don't
that-
know where Joey's been.
I know.
All this eroticism.
I know where Joey's been.
This has been
Yeah.
a very kind of like erotic couple episodes.
And actually, what I was gonna say
It's
is
been a little fucking
I wanted to
weird.
bring him out because he was a pop-up surprise, but it is 10:30. I was expecting to have this combat run into the next combat, so we have
do we want to get to the through the end of this round and get to the top so that way
Sure.
everybody like we'll end after Powder's turn?
Yes. So it is now Joey's turn. Joey, you're up.
And since it just hit me, I can hit it.
Absolutely.
Right.
What are you doing?
Oh. Did it roll it?
Yeah.
Yep, but it actually missed.
It missed?
Yeah, you only got an
I rolled
11.
an 11.
So
That sucks.
I am sorry. You still have your bonus action to command your. Well, you don't have that up.
Written here, sorry, I probably said the name wrong. Save that one in particular for Joey.
Say that one in particular for Joey. So you can add a D4 to that.
Okay.
And it's just Daniel if you want to call him Daniel.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just Daniel.
But no, he's also nearest Vilar.
Nah.
Bah.
Oh.
No, that's only going to be a 12. That still misses. All right. Well, thank you, Neris. And that is the end of Joey's turn then? Or do you have anything to do as a bonus action or anything else?
No, I
All right.
guess not.
All right. Astrid, you're up.
All right. Okay. I'm gonna move. Isn't it through this door? Okay.
Mhm. Yep.
Okay. That was like 20. Okay. I can hit it from here. Good.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Right. Yeah. 13.
I do believe that hits. Let me double check him real quick. Actually, I think... Oh, if roll 20 crashes again, I'm going to be ticked.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
It's locked up as of right now.
Lock and
Okay,
drop.
wait. It just came unlocked. No, it just did something. Okay, it seems to be working again.
Okay.
Oh, I know what's going on. My bad. That was actually not Roll20's fault. Roll20 has nothing to... Okay, so yes, that your 13, that hits.
Cool. 9 points of damage.
And you crack him across the skull, and he crumbles to the ground, completely unconscious, and basically, for the most part, dead.
Ooh. Okay. I was not expecting that.
I told you there were interns.
When I was in the other room, did I see the other thing too, or no?
The big
Or
thing?
were we, yeah. Or were we like around the corner enough that we?
Yeah,
wouldn't
you would have
seen
heard it slashing away on Joey.
Okay. So, is there another door out of this room, or?
No, ma'am. That's the only way in.
All right, I'm gonna look at dude and be like, "We gotta go this way, back this way," and I'm gonna move back.
I'm so mad at you, but
I
that's
know.
fine.
Joey made a friend.
I look at her like, we're going to talk about this later, but fine.
I think I can move to about there, but I think that's all I can do.
How much movement do you have total, Astrid?
45.
So it's 5:10 to get into the room. So it's 5:10 to get back to where you were. That's 25 feet of movement right there. Thank you so much for following.
Woo!
I couldn't even read their name. I'm so sorry. It went so fast. But yeah, so you're right there where you're at. You've used 25 feet of movement.
Oh, 25?
Mhm.
It was Epic Tales D&D.
Oh, Epic Tales D&D, thank you so much for following, and thank you so much for looking that up.
35, 40,
And you see the creature that I described.
5. Yeah. Close enough there to hit it?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So second attack.
Yeah, Aster totally kill stealed.
And then looks at dude like, what the fuck are you doing? Come on, we gotta go.
Kill stealed
Like,
and
dude,
bitched him out. It was
dude, that
fucking
was
great.
the
I'm
closest
going
thing
to
to me.
strangle this man to death. And it's like, bip. All right.
Let's go.
Dude,
We
what are
got
you
more.
standing
We got more
around
important
for?
shit to do.
There's a big monster over there.
Oh my god.
Brilliant.
Anthony doesn't look angry at all.
Anthony is fucking livid.
Like-
He's
like-
gonna come to my house and actually murder me.
I'm gonna at you on Twitter so hard.
Do it. I deserve it. I deserve it.
So Astrid, you're
Okay,
gonna, what are
13
you
on the
doing?
big monster.
Ooh, hang on a second. Let me look at this big monster. He's big. He's monstery. But that actually misses. Actually,
Okay.
you crack him on the arm, but it feels like he's got like maybe like hard shell underneath his skin or something because it just bounces off.
Ooh, that's gross. I don't like that. Fucking cat.
Nice, Anthony.
I'm so screwed.
So what are you doing now? You've cracked him with your staff, but no effect.
I'm in trouble. All right. Flurry of blows.
Spend that key point. That definitely hits.
Hell yeah. 6. And
It
then
Go ahead.
one more. 18.
definitely hits.
Another 8.
Alrighty.
Pop pop.
Pop, pop. Alright, so that is the end of Astra's turn, yes?
Yep, that's it.
Powder, you up.
All right, keeping it simple, dual wielding guns and just firing them from where I'm standing.
Got
Oh.
it.
So
We'll
anyways, I
start-
started blasting.
So,
Then
anyways,
he
I started blasting, but I'll switch it up. This time I'll do the fire first. That's only a 10. I doubt that. I'm fairly sure that misses.
That misses.
So then we'll do the force ballista, not with advantage this time. Another 10. Are you kidding me?
I am sorry, sir.
It
Those
is
both
okay.
miss. Oh wait, I gotta have the chat up. For a
Oh,
second.
wait. I gotta save that one in particular.
Yep. So that's a D4. You can. It
You
may have
gotta
come
say
through.
that one in particular, Powder.
Yeah,
Yep.
you can use that one on the roll before it if you want to. But they're both 10s. So
Yeah.
either way.
Powder, you gotta say that one in particular.
I think that's
God.
a 2. It only makes it a 12. So
That still misses. Either
Oh,
way
well.
would have missed, Neris, because there was a 10 either roll. All right,
Oh,
so
right,
that's
that's the end.
the end of that turn. So we're back at the top of the round. I can tell you this is only the beginning of this.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah,
you guys, we're
We
gonna.
just walked up into this cultist lair and started fucking blasting, guys.
Yeah, we did.
Hell yeah.
I think right before the big bad is a good stopping point.
Yes. But
Yeah.
before what big bad? What big bad?
I mean, what?
What big bad?
No, I mean, I hear a whole bunch of things like there's a giant fucking thing.
Yeah, there's a giant fucking thing out there.
That's what I mean.
Oh, okay, cool. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for having stayed with us tonight. We know we went a little bit long. We are very glad you stuck with us. This fight is going to continue next week, same bat time, same bat channel. Be sure to be here because I guarantee you that this is not the big bad.
Oh,
So, ladies and gentlemen,
hold on. Let me
yep.
let me switch back to
Yep.
my other one.
You're gonna hate
Okay,
the monsters
okay.
I create. I guarantee it.
Okay. I just got blamed for everything, I guess, tonight. I'm cool with that.
I blame Cassie. So, ladies and
I'm
gentlemen,
cool with that.
remember, we are still doing our race to 10K. We are trying to get to 10,000 followers on Facebook in order that we can give out that giant prize, which is every single rulebook in the Dungeons & Dragons catalog, which means Player's Manual, Monster's Manual, DMG, Mordenkainen's, Xanathar's, Volo's, Stormcoast, and Tasha's. all going to give it out to one winner when we hit 10,000 followers. We are trying to give it out by the November 24th show. We're going to see if we can still make it. Does anyone have the numbers up for the sure? Hang on one second. I think I do right here, right here. There they are. We are currently, let me refresh the page to make sure to get the most accurate numbers. We are currently at, the page is taking a half hour to effing load. Oh my god, now the screen's flashing, and this is torture. 9,351 followers. We are trying to get to 10,000 followers before November 24th. But if we can't, we're trying to get it in time to someone can get their prizes before Christmas, because this is supposed to be our 10K Christmas giveaway. So go to our Facebook page, like and follow the page, find the pinned comment on the page that starts with "Attention Daggers," 9,000 follows on Facebook. Comment on that page and share that page out. Make sure it goes out so we can make sure that people can get entered in the contest, and make sure you comment on it and share it, because that's your entry. Also, remember, we are giving away a set of minis, an amazing set of minis. They were Halloween themed because we started the contest in Halloween. It is a vampires horde versus a group of 3 superheroes. They are going to be given out to one winner when we hit 300 followers on Twitter. The Twitter right now has us sitting at, I don't know how many millions of followers we have right now. How many millions of followers we have, guys?
Oh.
Does anyone know how many millions of followers
on
we have?
Twitter?
Yeah.
On Twitch.
Twitch. There's too many T
it
words.
Should be.
How
I
many
was like,
followers?
why do you
Like-
keep asking me this?
I think we got like 1 new follower, so we're.
So we should be
like,
at 230.
230 followers on Twitch.
It's dentist time.
We should be.
It's dentist
Yep,
time.
230.
And so we need you guys to follow us on Twitch so we can get to 300. Share it with your friends, share it with your family, share it with your coworkers at work so they'll think you're really weird. Make sure that it gets out there. We want to get 300 followers so we can give away this prize. It's amazing. So, also,
My
don't forget-
coworkers already think that I'm absolutely
I
insane.
know, it's wonderful. Also, do not forget, we are also partnering in Extra Life. We only have a few days left. 4 days, as a matter of fact, in this campaign, at which time the Extra Life campaign will be over. But we have already beaten our goal for this year for our Extra Life fundraising. What we're trying to do now is to unlock the special reward we have prepared for all of you. If we can get into the top 100 teams on the Extra Life, we will have the Dude the Unbridled photo shoot, which means we will have Anthony cosplaying as Dude the Unbridled, his character from this game, and he will be doing a boudoir photo shoot for you all. The pictures will be going up. They'll be tasteful, though, because they're going to get to go up on Twitter and on Facebook, but we will also be doing a video of the photo shoot that we will be posting up as an exclusive to our Patreon followers. Speaking of that, we're now on Patreon, so if you want to support us, you can subscribe to the show here on Twitch, or you can go to Patreon and pledge at any of our Patreon pledge levels, and that money goes directly to supporting the show, as does our merch store. If you can, go to our website, www.dinnerandagame.net, and you can find our merch there. That merchandise, all the profits from that merchandise go to support us. As you can see, some of our lovely cast members are wearing their shirts tonight. We also have hats, we have backpacks, just about every single type of merch you could ever want, we have it. There's even stuff like pillowcases. I haven't done one yet, but I'm going to, because we need to have them up there. But there's all kinds of merch. All that goes to supporting the show, and all the support of the show helps us get things like new computers out to people who need them, new cameras, the works. Also, don't forget, we are trying to do our best to support local gaming stores during COVID. Right now, they are hurting. COVID is not going away. COVID is at the highest point it's ever been right now. So if you guys want to help local game stores survive this, you guys need to shop from there, but you need to do it safely. So we are calling around to local game stores and making sure they're doing the safe thing. Social distancing, masks for visits, offering curbside delivery and pickup. Our store for tonight that we are promoting is DNA Comics in Humble, Texas. DNA Comics is doing everything right. They're doing social distancing, masks for visits. They're providing curbside pickup. So if you can live in the Humble area, go to DNA Comics. Tell them Dinner and a Game sent you. If you don't, go to their Facebook page. Go to their website. Drop in a comment. Tell them thank you for doing the right thing for the gaming community, and tell them that you heard it about them on Dinner and a Game. We would thank you for it. We love you for it, and we thank everyone for everything they do. Cassie, do you want to tell everyone about Dice Hammer?
Die Hard Dice.
Die Hard Dice. I don't know. I thought it was Dice.
Die Hard Dice. Our lovely friends at Die Hard Dice, which are on. Damn it. Sorry, I just looked at the chat.
No, I just looked at it too.
Why did I do that? Why the fuck did I just do
I'll stand by it too. I'll stand by it.
Oh my god, do not say that fucking out loud. Do not.
All right, so Die Hard Dice.
Die Hard Dice, they're wonderful people. They send us all sorts of free stuff, and they're so
We're gonna be
good
doing
to
a
the community.
giveaway.
They send everybody free stuff, and we're gonna do a giveaway with some free dice that are right here in this bag. Okay, I'm done. I'm just done. I can't anymore.
And Evan, do you want to plug Double Dave's?
As usual, guys, I was trying to keep it short earlier so we could get through the announcements, but I work at a great pizza place called Double Dave's in Spring, Texas, 7312 Louetta Road. We're a buffet. We do it safe. We feed you. You don't get to come touch your own food. We feed you with gloves and stuff.
They literally put the pizza in your mouth.
Yep.
I was gonna say that's what that sounds like.
No, they
And
don't.
We don't put the pizza in your mouth, no. Not until COVID's over. Then you can pay extra. If you become a Patreon top tier member, Evan will feed you pizza. Once COVID's over.
That's a hell of a reward. I'm going for top tier now. All right, so I think that covers everything. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for having been with us. Remember, COVID is at an all-time high. If you do not have to go out, stay home. Play D&D with your friends over the internet. It's fun. It's crazy. Things happen. Your chat will be stupid. Just accept it and move on. But if you can stay home, please stay home. If you have to go out, if you have to go to work or anything else, wear a mask. It's not just for your protection, it's for everyone's protection. So do the right thing. Wear a mask. Stay home if you can. Be safe. Be careful. Come back. We want you to be part of our family. We want you to watch the show. We want you to come back week after week so we can entertain you as we entertain ourselves. It's because we're all about entertaining ourselves, so why shouldn't you benefit from it? We love you all very much, and remember, at dinner and a game, we will always save you a seat at the table. Please, God, tell me we have someone to raid.
Sorry, I can't hear you.
Can't hear you. Your mic went out again.
It's coming in and out like a little bit.
I'm pretty
Hey,
sure
wait
I
a
know what
minute.
you said.
Why did you put it back to Ray? There will be consequences.
All right, there we go. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Fantastic. This goddamn piece. Anyway, I totally forgot until like probably 30 seconds before I said son of a bitch. But I do have somebody. We have the Liching Hour, Viva La Dungeon, Battle Royale, Dungeon Crawling Game Show.
Yay.
They're also part of the Hero Approved Grouch Couch team, so I figured it was good to give them a little bit of a
Grouch couch.
yeah. Let's go ahead and start the stream. All right, give me 1 second, guys. Let me go ahead and start this raid.
Raid.
There we go.
We now have a new
Raiding.
goal, you guys, for
No, don't. Please don't.
We'll
God,
talk
please
about
don't.
it and we'll make this a thing,
Are
but
you sure?
maybe not live 30 seconds after we started talking about it.
And made some highly inappropriate comments about it.
But it's also super inappropriate, and I know that's what you guys love. So that is a thing that we can talk about and probably make happen.
Oh God, we're gonna ruin the show. All right, let's get the fuck out of here. Raid.
Guys, we're gonna be raiding the Liching Hour. Make sure you let them know who sent us. Let them know that we are fans of the Grouch Couch and we are here to support them. Thank you guys so much, and remember, Ray, there are consequences to your actions. Bye,
Dun,
guys.
dun, dun.
We will always
So
save
much.
you consequences for your actions.
Yes.
Be rated.
Okay.
So anyway.